Welcome back there, Shed Heads. Welcome back to another episode of Equipment Shed Podcast. Well, today I think we got a couple of things for you guys. We're gonna talk about the conference championship updates, what ended up happening in these games. We're gonna get into our Super Bowl predictions and kind of see about some prop bets that Drew found that we're gonna kind of like give ourselves like our own little thing happening for Equipment Shed Podcast. So definitely stick tuned to that, and we'll see how we do for that. We're going to talk about the new coaching hires that finally finished coming out. So yeah, we got quite a few things on the dock for y'all. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. Drew, I know, I'm sorry, y'all were the first game
go
up.
ahead and get it.
Got to talk about it early, man. Got to get it off.
Yeah.
Hey, man, it's just like me with the Cowboys.
Yeah.
At least you went further.
Yeah.
At least you went further.
Yeah. Yeah. We lost 17-10.
Yep.
We had a few blunders. We had a fumble at the goal line.
Bro, they need to change that.
And
Yeah, that rule, man, it's so
Hurts.
bad.
It hurts.
It's so bad.
It gives you no, I mean,
yeah.
in my mind, if it does anything, it should reset the ball to the 25. Boom. You fumble it as an offensive team
Yeah.
out the back of the end zone, reset that ball to the 25, and then give them the ball back.
So then
whatever down it was,
down it
if
was.
it's,
Okay,
if it's
yeah,
third
yeah,
down, if it was fourth down, then it's just a turnover on downs. The other team gets the ball on 25.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything.
Or would
Only
you
thing-
just replay the down? Not replay the
No,
down, but
no.
would it be a
Down
loss?
still,
I was
down
thinking
still
loss
counts.
of down.
Down still
thinking
counts,
loss
but
of
you
down.
get the ball reset.
Okay.
Instead
It
of
would
giving
also
the ball
depend
back.
on where you're at, though, because you could say, I mean, if, let's say you're close. I mean, you're further away than the 25. Let's say you're at the 40.
Ah, shit, then you just got gifted a whole bunch of yards.
I know, but I mean, I don't know how
I don't
you
know. I
handle
don't know
that.
how
That'd
you
be-
would. Yeah. It's
It'd
kind
be
of
tough.
interesting.
It'd be tough. But
It's
okay,
kinda
keep going.
interesting.
Keep
But
going.
yeah,
We'll
we had
change
a
it
few
off.
blunders. Obviously, Lamar had his worst game of the season.
Yes.
That didn't help. Actually, one thing a lot of people weren't talking about is we got away from the run game. The thing that our bread and butter is what that kind of killed us because we were only down by it was only like 10-7 from we were only down by like a
by 10
possession.
points. You were down by
Yeah.
10 points.
No, it was a game. Was it
before
out?
Justin Tucker
Yeah.
kicked the
Yep.
field goal.
Yeah, we weren't out of the game to the point where we had to throw the ball every
Nope.
single play. And if Flowers would have scored and not fumbled, we would have. That was the beginning of
Yeah,
the
it'd have
fourth
been
quarter.
tied
So, yeah,
up. It'd have been tied
I
up
think
because
we'd have
Justin
been down by
Tucker would have
3.
kicked the field goal.
If the
Oh,
field
yeah.
goal
Because
would
the,
have
the
counted.
field goal,
yeah.
the field goal still would have counted because
Yeah.
that happened after the
Yeah.
fumble. So
So-
it would have been tied up at
Yeah, it
that
would have been
point
tied up.
because you were
So-
down by 10 points.
So yeah, it was a lot of like I said, a few blunders that killed us for sure. But yep. So I was saying if we needed to win it if we were going to win it this year,
This was it.
this was the year. So it's going to be tough.
Got a
Yeah.
question about Lamar. That one run where he took off the middle, he broke it for like 20-something yards. I don't know if you remember. Did it look like he slowed down to you?
I'm about to let me think about that one for a second.
He
Which
broke off
one?
like a 20-something
Okay.
yard run
Are you
up the
talking about
middle.
the one that he
Trying to remember
that got
that
hit
play.
back to him?
No, not that one. Not
Oh,
that
okay.
one. It was a
Okay.
different
the,
run.
The draw.
It was the
QB
draw. It was the draw, and he
Okay.
took off
Slow
up the
down.
middle, and
I mean, at
it
that
looked,
point,
it looked like he had
I think I
slowed
kinda
down.
remember.
at that
think I
point,
kinda remember.
at that point, I think you can slow down just because you're already like 20 yards down the field. You've already
Yeah.
gotten the first down. What is
Yeah.
the point?
Yeah.
If you don't see open space to be able to get anywhere, get
Might
as
as well
many
just get
few
down.
yards
Yeah.
as you can, then
Yeah.
get down.
Because there was a lot of people saying that he kind of
I think effort.
he sold the game with effort
Nah.
because in all honesty, it looked like if he would have kept running to the sideline, he
Uh-huh.
might have got like
Yeah.
another 10 yards, 5 to 10 yards. But instead, he kind of slowed down and went in and
Yeah.
initiated the contact.
Yeah.
I kind of get
Yeah.
where you're coming from,
But
that,
if
but
you-
I don't.
yeah,
I
but
don't
if-
think
yeah.
he did that.
But if
not,
you say
not
that,
Lamar.
if you say that, you'd be like, I could just say, what if we didn't score on that possession, or what? We don't know what would have happened after that play, because then you're
Yeah.
just nitpicking a little bit.
It
Because
was it was just some of the stuff that I had seen.
Yeah.
And they were like breaking down the video. I'm like, man, I don't think
I
it
didn't
was-
see that. That's
I don't necessarily think it was an effort thing.
No.
It was just I think in the moment,
Yeah.
like, man, let's go. Like I got the first down. Let's keep it
Yeah.
moving.
Yeah.
Do you think that? Because I've heard a lot of people saying that Mahomes. Well, you remember when Mahomes was saying like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to be the villain because he had to go on the road and play in the playoffs for the first time."
Yeah.
Do you think he actually? Do y'all feel like he's the villain? Or are y'all still teetering like?
Yes.
I think they're becoming
Yes.
the most
Not-
hated team in the NFL
Yeah.
right now.
Not villain as in the sense of like
Like, he
he's
has those
actually
traits,
like
yeah.
like he's like an actual villain, but no, it's more of like this was y'all's time to defeat him. He
Mm-hmm.
just went out there and showed you why he's the guy.
Yeah,
That,
And
that's,
I think a lot of
now,
people.
and now it's gonna.
I think a
rub
lot of people. Yeah, because a lot of people wanted the Ravens to win
Yep,
too. So
yep.
I think I was teetering like, yeah, he could probably be the villain, but he doesn't give me like. Obviously, he don't have the.
Yeah,
traits
he
to be
doesn't
the
give you
villain.
villain vibes, and I mean
Yeah.
that's the same way like how
Yeah.
Steph Curry was when
Yeah.
Steph Curry went into
That's a
this
good comparison.
last championship. Nobody wanted fucking Golden State to win that.
Yeah.
But here comes
'Cause they wanted
fucking
to- yeah.
Steph Curry,
Yeah.
knocking
That does
down
make sense.
23s.
Yeah. Now that you say
so
that,
yeah.
it's that's how I kind of picture it. It's not him going out and being like, no, I'm gonna be the bad guy, but
Yeah.
it's like no, it's like hey. I know I'm good. I'm gonna have to go out here and rain on your parade and go out here and win this game.
Yeah,
and that's what
and he did it twice
That's
on
what
the
he did.
road. Twice on the road.
Two very good teams.
Yep. And it was, and if you actually think about it, the two plays. One play from the Bills game, which was the field goal, changed the game.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
they lost. And then ours was the fumble.
Yep.
So they kind of got
Yep.
blessed a little
Yeah.
bit.
Oh,
too.
they definitely got blessed.
And
with
I
being
think that's what made people hate them even more.
Bro.
If you think about it.
They had the most drops the entire season.
Yeah.
No team had more drops than them.
Yeah.
And then what's his name? Scantlin wants to make that falling.
Yeah.
Like one of the best catches of the season.
All of a sudden, he just
like,
does
now you
that.
want to catch the
Yeah.
ball. Come
MVS
on,
showing
man.
up now.
So
Bro, bringing that up about the receivers. You hear what's his name? The one that couldn't catch the ball the whole season.
Kadarius Toney.
How he said that he was not
hurt,
injured
Yeah, I saw
and
that.
that they were lying on the report.
yeah,
I saw
I think
that.
he was trying to save face. You think? Well, I don't, because he hadn't played. He hadn't played the whole playoffs, right?
Yes, all
No.
playoffs. He has not played.
And there was.
And then he's available. He says he's available.
I'm thinking that he wasn't injured.
He wasn't.
I
I don't
they
think it
probably
was.
healthy
I don't
scratched
think it
him.
was.
They probably healthy.
I don't think it
scratched him.
was.
I don't think they trusted him.
Yeah, yeah. I think that was why.
Yeah.
I think that was why.
I think that's all it was. They
Yeah.
did not trust that
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I think they're putting a
Yeah.
lot of trust in Rasheed
And
Rice.
he's not.
and
He
I
doesn't.
think
He's
that's
not a
what's
part of the
happening.
future. So it's like you can say whatever you want. We're not gonna be here next year anyway.
Yeah, after-
and
after-
we win the Super Bowl. It's
After
like,
that game Rice had, that one was the first playoff game.
Mhm.
After
Mhm.
that one, I think they were like, all right, yeah, he
don't need to
ain't
play.
touching the field
I
again.
always thought Rasheed Rice was going to end up being that position anyways, hence why I drafted him in the
Yeah.
draft. But it took so long for him to catch traction in the season.
Mhm.
I dropped him way early. But after a while, once again, like I thought, he was going to end up being the number one wide receiver on that team,
Yeah.
regardless of Travis Kelce.
yeah, that is
He was
true.
going to have to be because they had nobody else.
Yep.
Valdez Scantling was the next best thing, and that nigga couldn't catch a cold.
Yeah.
Not to that
They
one
missed
play.
on. Yeah, they missed.
Yeah.
They missed on a few draft picks and free agency. signings
Yeah.
When it comes to the receivers.
How did y'all feel about the antics before the game?
Bro,
Whose side are y'all on? Are you
Well,
on Justin
that's-
Tucker?
Then
or are you on
that's
Kansas
the real
City side?
villain is Travis Kelce. That's the villain right there.
That's the villain aspect.
I don't, because didn't he say like, because Justin
It's a
Tucker was
bit. It's a
saying-
bit of both. It's a bit
Yeah.
of both. Justin Tucker didn't have to set his stuff on the goal line. Once again, he's a kicker. Why are you kicking from the
Yeah.
goal line? So he could have had his stuff away from the goal line. Now, did Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes have to throw that nigga shit out the way like that? Probably not. But
Yeah.
that shit was funny. My thing is that you should have gave benefit of the doubt to the home team player because it's his field.
Yeah.
But if you hear Justin Tucker and you
Yeah.
rewatch some of like the opening like pregame stuff, the Chiefs kicker was on the other
opposite
side
end. Because they
doing
just,
the
they
same
just
thing.
switched.
Yeah,
they
doing
just
the same
switched.
thing.
I heard Tucker always does that though.
He does.
Yeah.
No,
All kickers
so-
do.
I didn't know that till that.
So
day, but
every
yeah.
pregame, both kickers kick from each end of the field
Yeah.
every time. Even at halftime, they do the same
Okay.
thing. They always switch. So it was just okay. Butker went out here. He already kicked from this end. Now they switched, and when they switched,
Yeah.
Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes and them came out onto the
Yeah.
field. And since it was their side of the field, that's whenever they switched, and Tucker was kicking to their end.
Yeah, but do the quarterbacks usually
No,
they
no.
don't usually.
No.
You're in the
They
middle field,
normally
right?
don't go out that early.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They
yeah, I know
normally
the
don't
kickers
go
are
out
usually
that
out there
early.
first, so yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's where some of the rubbing
Yeah.
elbows kind of came, was that that Travis Kelce and them came out a little early compared to
Yeah.
when they normally do it.
And I will say, I like Justin Tucker's response. He was like, man, it was just, shitting around before the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
That, and that's why I thought.
it
That's why
wasn't.
they.
Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Oh,
at
yeah.
each other's
Yeah.
throats.
Yeah.
But I did not like Travis Kelce's response.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
that's what threw me off. Because I
Yeah.
thought it was just like a lighthearted thing, and then when he came out, I was like, "Yo, I didn't think it was that big of a deal."
No, he was really hurt by
Yeah.
that. You could tell.
Yeah,
He was
but
like-
yeah,
he-
after I saw that, I was like, "Dang."
Because
So,
he thought, I guess he kind of thought he got into his head, and it really.
all that fame, that
Yeah.
Taylor Swift fame,
Yeah.
getting in his
Swifties
head,
getting
yeah,
getting in his head,
gassing him up.
thinking he untouchable right now.
yeah.
He on top of the world. Hey, that nigga will be if he end up winning this.
I think, yeah.
We gonna wait. We gonna
Yeah,
wait.
we
We
gonna
gonna
wait.
wait. We
We-
gonna wait.
yeah, we
Let's
gonna
go
wait.
ahead and jump into the NFC real quick before we do
Oh
anything else.
man. This
God
game right
damn you,
here.
Detroit! I was
Oh, my
cheering so
gosh.
hard.
Everybody was cheering
Bro.
for
I
Detroit.
was cheering so hard.
Oh,
What
man.
was the coach thinking?
I want to get into that too.
I give him the benefit of the doubt. He did that all season,
Yes.
and that's what got them there to that
Yes.
point. I think you live or die by the sword. That's the reason why it's a double-edged sword.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I
but
think you needed every bit of momentum you could grasp away from them. I think
Yeah,
was
especially
necessary.
being the away team.
at
yeah.
that time, going for that instead of the field goal at that time, that was going for the jugular. You get that, that's it, that's over. You will take the wind out of their sails if you do that.
yeah, I
Yeah.
agree.
I think that's where it came from. And in all honesty, I want a coach like that. I think that's what you need. You need a coach that's willing to take
Yeah.
chances and put his team out there to perform like they're supposed to.
Yeah, I
That's what
agree
you
with
want.
that too. I would
It's
agree
tough
with that.
though, man, because if you look at some of like the more, I would say, experienced playoff coaches, they're taking the points.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
and once again, you said playoff experience.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Yeah.
that's just the thing. I mean, I think he did fine. I think Detroit will be okay. I don't think it's really no
Yeah.
big deal.
They weren't. I mean, no one predicted them
No,
before the
no,
season. to
not
be
at
as
all.
good as they
That they
were.
would
Not
be
at
good.
all.
Yeah,
So
we
it's a win
predicted
for
that-
them
yeah,
regardless.
We predicted
Win
they
the-
would win their
Win the division?
yeah.
Get one playoff game? Yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the NFC Championship? Hell
Yeah,
no.
not at all. Not at all.
No.
When this season started, I was predicting Cowboys there before I was predicting Detroit.
Yeah.
Bad take.
The hindsight's 2020.
Shit.
But yeah.
At least we made it to playoffs. Your coach didn't even make it to the end of the season.
He sure didn't, and I'm happy too. I'm happy we got rid of his ass.
He needed it.
But
No,
yeah.
but it was that was a heartbreaker, man.
That was.
for all of Detroit. I felt bad for Eminem.
Yeah.
Maybe want
Did
to go
you
back.
see
and
he was
start
flicking
listening
them
to
off
his
when they were
music.
killing
Yeah,
him?
he was.
And then he had his head down after. I was like,
Even
oh,
Amon
man.
Ra, bro. Amon Ra waving bye
Yeah.
to everybody like
Yeah.
"Ah,
Duality
bruh.
of a man, right?
Wait till the end of the game for all
Yeah.
that, man. It was
Yeah.
Celebrated too early.
Oh man.
it was heartbreaking, man.
Yeah.
Both of the, I guess they're both considered underdogs, right? The Ravens were the underdog, weren't they? Or were they?
No.
Well, we were the favorite. Yeah, we were the favorite because we were at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But it wasn't about that much.
Detroit
obviously.
being the underdog. Everyone, I think all of America
Yeah.
was rooting.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
1000%.
everybody was rooting for Detroit. Yeah. Yeah. After that fumble, going in the second half, I was like, yeah, they're gonna go ahead and come back.
Oh, they
Man,
did.
Yeah, that
Gibbs,
fumble, and I was like, here we
Gibbs,
go.
That was that.
Here
And
we
that,
go.
that was that.
Here we go.
That was that one that killed him was for
Yeah,
Gibbs, too.
that took all the momentum.
That took
all the momentum.
everything out of him.
Yeah.
Because they were riding Gibbs and Montgomery hard that entire
Yeah, they were
game.
killing
and
it.
I think if he didn't fumble that, I think they probably would have ended up winning that game.
Yeah.
Just because it would have been like, man, like we are really just stomping on them. Like they
Yeah.
are not stopping us.
Yeah.
And then once it got to that point where they were having to throw into terrible situation, thank God Amon Ross is as good as he
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
Because oh my God, he bailed Goff out a couple of
Yeah,
times.
he did.
I mean,
Him and
I
Laporta.
applaud Goff getting the ball out there to him and having him able to make that play, but it's all Almond Raw doing everything.
Yeah.
He literally
Yeah.
put on his Superman cape.
Yeah. Did y'all notice how in every playoff game that Detroit played, their offense wasn't that good in the second half? They would have times where they would not score in the second half. They're in the playoffs. When they played the Rams,
So they're not a
I don't
second-half
think they
team.
scored a touchdown after the first half.
Wow.
Then Tampa Bay was the same thing. They didn't really do anything in the second half.
Yeah, because Baker started
Yeah,
coming
and
back.
then the third half, and then the third game, obviously we saw what happened. They didn't score to the absolute end. So
yeah, that's not too good.
yeah,
No.
so
Not too
No.
so it eventually caught up to him.
Yeah.
It eventually did.
And anyway, I think everybody thought it was going to. I mean,
yeah, after that fumble, I was like, yeah.
I think
I
it would
think
have
it's
been
catching up to
wild if
y'all.
they would have won it. Like I said, I picked Niners to win, but I was rooting for Detroit. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
But I sure was rooting for Detroit, bro. When
Yeah.
they went up 20 points. I was like, nigga. I was like, they really about to go out here and do this.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, because I think it was like halftime, and it was like, what were they up like 20?
It was
That was,
24-7.
they were up
24-7?
by 17, right?
24. Yeah. About
They were up by
17.
17 points.
I was like, they got it unlocked. I'm like, there ain't no way San Francisco about to come back.
It was about 17. I think it was. That might have been 14. 14.
17,
Yeah, something like that.
around there.
Yeah.
Man, sad.
Yes, very sad.
It was sad. That was sad. That was a bad way to end the night.
It was. I was surprised that their defense was playing as hard as they was though. Still at that point, because that's what really set them off. Is once that defense started coming alive,
Yeah.
There was no stopping that offense.
That's true. Yeah.
You see Kittle in his whole little interaction with like Brock Purdy, and Brock Purdy was kind of down on himself on the first half.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, and he kind of like went and cheered him up. And George Kittle, he's a freaking character, man. You see he pancake Aiden Hutchinson
Oh yeah.
and just start laughing in his face the entire time he's pancaking him. Oh man,
I mean, hey, it happens. It happens. I mean, look at what happened to Travis Kelce. That man got suplexed.
yeah, by Derwin James, but they still beat us. They still beat us. I will say though, I was happy because Derwin James is a lot smaller than him, and he picked him up. And
Yeah.
suplexed his bitch ass.
That was very impressive.
Look like WWE out there.
Surprised they didn't give him a penalty for that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I don't think there were any real surprises. What I think the only surprise was that fucking didn't Debo get hurt again?
Yeah, but I think he came back.
He did come back.
He
into
did
the
Yeah,
come
he
game.
back.
got
He
hurt,
did
but
come
I
back.
think
He
he
did come back.
Yeah, he came back.
Yeah, he
That
came
was
back.
that was the
Green
that,
Bay game's the game he didn't come back.
that was the best thing for them. Thank God he came back
Yeah.
because he started showing up again in that game.
All that shit he was talking
Yep.
between him and
Yeah.
Amon Ra.
And that
Yeah.
fucking lucky ass Ayuk catch,
Oh,
man.
man.
Oh my
They
god,
had so many things go their way. It's all like,
bro. That ball literally just. Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. I caught it.
Yeah, they had
Fell
a lot
in
of
his
things go their
hands.
way.
It was destiny.
Yep.
Yeah, I just
Destiny.
don't.
It was a tough one.
It
Yeah,
was.
it
I don't.
was.
And I think Detroit pretty much did everything they could. I don't think they really could have changed much.
Yeah.
Except
Like-
take the points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only,
But
that's the only difference maker right there.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
they went for it twice, right?
Yes.
On
Yeah.
fourth down, they didn't get
They
it
didn't
both
get it.
times instead of kicking the field goal.
Yeah.
You kick both
But
those
prior
field goals.
to that, they were almost like 75% that they make every fourth down that they got.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
San
At that
Francisco's
time.
defense, man.
I don't
Yeah.
even want to say San Francisco's defense. You can just say Fred Warner and Watt.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
about
They got a
it.
good secondary though too.
Huh?
They got a good secondary. Remember, that's the thing that I was saying about the difference between them and the Ravens defense is they're not very opportunistic. They're just very head straight. Like they're
They
trying
just
to
play
stop
their
you.
position.
Yeah.
They just play their
They're
position.
not trying to take risks.
Yeah.
They just everything is in front of them, and they're just gonna knock
Yeah.
those dominoes down.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So I can see why you would say that though.
I just feel like their defense or their defense wasn't that good. I think that the Detroit offense was exposing them a bit, but they just didn't keep going with the plan that they had. It kind of seemed like they were trying to outdo themselves. Like, well, maybe we shouldn't do this because it worked last time. Let's try to do something else.
Those second half
Yeah.
adjustments are what got
Yeah,
it.
that's what
second
got 'em.
half adjustments
That's
are
what got
bad.
'em.
I did not know that stat.
Yeah.
That was
I
terrible.
noticed that watching every game.
They're
The
just
Detroit
trying to do
game.
too much. Just keep doing what you're doing in the first
Yeah.
half, and then if they're changing up what they're doing, the other
Yes.
team, then
Yes.
you might change
Then,
it up.
yeah.
But
Yes.
if not,
Yeah.
if it ain't broke, why why
Yeah,
fix it?
exactly.
Yeah.
Let them make the adjustment, not you make the adjustment.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this is the Super Bowl that America didn't want. So America doesn't get to win again.
Yeah,
Doesn't win again. America's down bad again.
Yep, pretty much.
Yep.
Two of the most hated teams in the entire NFL.
Yeah.
And I guess that takes away the what's it called, the script since it was
Yep.
the logo.
And I knew that was
Hey,
bait.
man.
I knew it was bait.
Whoever leaking those,
Yeah.
I knew
stop
it was
doing that
bait.
shit, cause man,
I knew they had to flip it up
That's
switch it up a
funny.
they
little
have
bit.
to.
They had
'Cause
to.
Once
Yeah.
stuff like that, next season,
Yep,
I'm
yep.
gonna leak something. The Chargers
Yeah.
going to the Super Bowl, and
Yeah. Then they try to get everybody off
Yeah.
of
yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do something. I'm just gonna expose.
Yeah.
the
I
NFL.
was thinking it was gonna be Detroit and cause from the logo I was like, man, it'll
Detroit,
probably be
Kansas
Kansas City because
Yeah.
red, blue, and
Yeah.
red make purple. That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking. I was like,
Okay.
they're gonna try to do it, but it'd be like, oh, we kind of technically
yeah,
told y'all.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
what I was
see
thinking.
that. Okay.
I was thinking. yeah.
Okay. I can get that.
So. Yeah.
That's crazy.
What do y'all think about Cam Newton's take on Brock Purdy being the 10th best player on his team?
He wouldn't be far from that.
I think he had to say that because they won. I think he had to say that because he had to stick with it. What he was
Yeah,
saying.
yeah.
But then, yeah.
He couldn't like
He
just
could-
take
yeah.
all credit away from
Yeah,
him.
he couldn't,
Because I
yeah.
mean, if he managed the hell out of that game. If you really think about it,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he really did.
He
He
did.
really
he just
did.
didn't turn the ball
And I
over.
mean, and
He
that's all you have to do in Shanahan's offense. That's it. That's all Garoppolo did. I mean, it literally was game management.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Alex Smith before
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
Shanahan.
yeah, because
Game
look at
manager.
Garoppolo now, ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look, you don't have to take no chances in that offense. Zeros. There's zero chances you take in that offense.
Yeah.
Literally, it's just you get the ball to the player. Whatever comes after that is just house money.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
all it is. And
Yeah.
you just have some great players you're throwing the ball to, and they're able to do all those crazy things with it.
Yeah. CMC, yeah, because
Yeah.
CMC pretty much showed why this year could be a non-quarterback winning MVP. He pretty much showed it.
Ooh, Daniel
This-
has a hot take for CMC. He don't think he's
Oh.
that good.
You don't think so?
No, no, don't put me down like that. No, I was just saying, I think Derrick Henry is probably the best running back in the league.
Ooh,
I
could understand why you say that.
My reasoning is if you put Derrick Henry behind that San Francisco offensive line, you put Derrick Henry in that offense, and he's having an undisputed MVP season.
What about not being able to catch the ball though? Him not being a receiving back.
I don't think it matters in that
You don't think
offense.
so?
No.
You don't think so? Because I think that's what makes CMC
Sets him apart.
sets him apart because
I agree
Yeah.
up to an extent because Derrick Henry is such a downfield running back that I don't think you need to throw it to him. You wouldn't have to.
It's a freight train
I
coming.
mean,
Dude,
he is
yeah,
gonna
you
make
know-
he is gonna make those chunk plays more than CMC would.
Yeah, because CMC
so I can understand that.
with CMC's size, he has to be able to catch out of the run,
Yeah.
out of the backfield.
Yeah.
Just because of his size, he's not gonna be able to plow through
Yeah.
defenders like Derrick Henry can.
He can, not as consistently.
No,
Not
Derrick
as
Henry's doing it
consistently.
every down.
Every down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stiff
yeah.
arming,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
just absolute
But you
monster.
get McCaffrey with momentum. I think he
Yeah.
can. I think he can
Yeah.
do it.
My thing was if you were to switch their positions, Christian McCaffrey would still do good. He still did well in Carolina with that terrible offensive
Yeah.
line.
Yeah.
But I think Derrick Henry with that offensive line is it's
I could definitely see it.
Mhm.
I just
picture
I-
perfect.
Yeah, I just
That makes sense.
I've always thought King Henry was going to end up being the best in the league, just at purely running the ball.
Yeah, I just think with Derrick Henry, his shelf life was a lot shorter. Would be a lot
Yeah.
shorter.
Yeah.
because there's a
Yes.
lot more
Because
surface
he's
area to
it's a
hit.
battering ram.
Yeah, so
Yep.
yeah, so I can think obviously CMC.
Yeah.
Well, he's been in
Longevity.
that. Yeah, they came out the same draft, didn't they?
Ooh.
Or
That
like
I
right
don't know.
next to each other.
I know they had to have been close. It couldn't have been too far apart.
Because I know CMC. He might
Unless
have.
he
Derrick
came
Henry
out
might have been
right,
right
after.
after.
Right.
might have been right
I thought
after.
Christian McCaffrey came out after Derrick Henry
I think he might have been both.
because Derrick Henry was.
It was pretty close. It was pretty close.
Yeah.
So they've
I-
been in the league the same amount of time.
Close
pretty
to the
much,
same amount of
pretty
time,
much,
yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
So, but you would say Derrick Henry's had more like. Well, I mean, CFC was, I guess, injury prone at one point.
Yeah.
They both
But-
have had
Yeah,
their
they've
injuries.
had their injuries. Yeah.
But
They've had
Christian
stints.
McCaffrey's came because he had a terrible offensive line.
Yeah, he was just.
And-
yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
whenever they dismantled that Panthers team and kept Christian McCaffrey, that was just they were doing him so dirty
Yeah.
because he couldn't touch the ball without getting knocked out by like
Yeah.
3 or 4 defenders. Like it was awful.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yes,
It was bad.
yes.
It was bad.
But yeah, that was my hot take. I mean, I think they're 1 and 2.
Okay.
You
So you don't think Nick Chubb's any good?
I do,
Nick
but
Chubb is slept on to me.
I think he
he
is
slept
as
on,
well.
but is he better than Christian McCaffrey or Derrick Henry?
I think there's a
I think there's
chance.
debate
There's
for
a big chance.
I think
Bro,
there's
I think in all honesty, you could probably interchange one of those as number one every year, and,
I think
and nobody.
I
Could
think
be
there's
like,
a
no.
debate
From
with him
game
and
to
Henry.
game.
Yeah.
Him and Henry. I would still give it to CMC over Chubb, but him and Henry and Chubb, it's
Yeah.
really close.
Yeah.
It's really close. I think there's a debate.
Because it's all so many. And I mean, if you want to say the I guess Derrick Henry and Chubb would probably have the closer of the two kind of running styles.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they can break tackles. And what's his
Yeah.
name gets. Chubb is like a compiler.
Yeah.
But he does have like that one run every
Yeah.
single game
Yeah.
like Henry does.
Yeah.
So it's
Henry
either
gonna
it's
break
like
all
whatever
that
you-
90-something yard touchdown.
Yeah.
on him.
bro.
Yeah.
It's crazy how fast he and bro, and that's all football speed. That's
Yeah.
all football speed. He is not gonna blaze it down a track. But
Yeah.
boy, you give him the football in open space, buddy is gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, them blinders come on, and he,
Yeah.
he just going.
He don't even look up at the scoreboard to see if
Yeah.
anybody behind him. He just
Going.
running.
Pulled a run,
Yeah.
Forrest,
Yeah.
run. Hey, he
Running through the
he
tunnel.
just running.
Gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think that'll be
That'd
be interesting.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that. I'm interested where Derrick Henry's gonna go.
I was gonna say
I'm
next
interested.
season. I think
Yeah.
if he goes to a contender,
Cowboys.
dude, he might. It could happen. From what Jerry Jones said about him,
Yeah.
them going all
All
in this
in,
next
all in.
season,
Lies.
and Pollard being
Yeah.
gone,
Yeah.
and I think I saw something about one of y'all's receivers might be gone as well.
Probably Gallup. Are you talking about Gallup?
Gallup.
I fucking hope so.
Gallup.
Gallup has done
Yeah.
nothing.
And
Yeah.
I never thought we should have signed him.
I think they were talking about trading him or something. Or
I think that's what they'll have
Yeah.
to do.
I
to
think
get
it
rid of
made
him.
sense when they signed him, but I think they signed him but too much.
Yeah.
We'll trade y'all Mike Williams. Mike
I've
Williams or
been hearing
Gallup.
about that too.
you're gonna take, you're gonna take
Mike
a
Williams or
contract
Gallup.
with
Yeah, that's
Gallup.
fine. That's fine.
He wants 25 to 30.
He already got who? Mike Will?
Yeah,
He's already
that's-
got his contract.
Oh yeah, he has one more year, right?
Yeah,
On
we
it?
got 2 more years.
2 more years. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll take that.
Yeah. So what
Ugh.
we about to just get rid of everybody. The only players that are safe at this point is Herbert, Derwin James, and Keenan Allen.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen.
Everybody
Yeah,
else.
and everybody thought Keenan Allen was gone.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
as
Yeah.
well.
But dude,
So-
he is the third
But yeah.
down machine.
Yeah,
Third
so
down,
you got to have him.
he hit that quick slant route inside outside.
Yeah.
He gonna
You
catch
gotta
it every
have him.
time. He gonna catch it every
Yeah.
time.
So you think you can get rid of
Mike
Marlon
Williams,
Mack?
Khalil
And
Mack.
or Khalil Mack? I don't know why I want to say Marlon Mack
Marlon
at that
Mack.
time. And niggas from Indianapolis. I don't know
Yeah.
why. But yes.
I think out of him and between him and Bosa,
Bosa would be the one I get rid of.
yeah, that's who I would get rid of. If
Yeah.
if I'm gonna pay anybody on the defense, it's gonna be Derwin James and Khalil Mack.
Yeah.
Because Khalil Mack right now does have the biggest contract on the defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
mean,
he even
he-
has a bigger contract than Herbert this year.
He led the league in sacks.
He did. So I mean,
Yeah.
You're
you
getting
can
your worth. You're
justify-
getting your worth out of him at
and,
least.
but the thing
You're
is,
just not your team's not
we
good.
have no defensive line besides Khalil Mack.
yes.
Yeah.
Joey Bosa can't stay healthy,
Yeah.
and when he gets in the game, he
Irrelevant.
complains all the damn
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
double teaming me.
Yeah, every single
Oh,
time.
they're
I can't
double
stand it.
teaming me.
But I think we're gonna make some changes.
Yeah. You got to.
We're looking at Saquon.
Yeah.
That
what
wouldn't
do
be
you-
bad. It'd be the same style of player that you have, but runs the ball a lot harder and tougher.
Yeah. But
Harbaugh.
Eckler fell off.
He-
Big
you know,
time.
he
I
fell
don't
off
know
big
what
time.
he did.
he started just he didn't
Yeah.
care.
I think it was
yeah.
injury too. I think
Well,
it was. Yeah.
I think he played up the injury. It wasn't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
I think he just didn't want to play.
You think he was doing that? Be like, oh, look what y'all are missing me, and like he was sitting out, be like, look, I could play, but I'm gonna use this injury to be like, oh, look, y'all are missing me. Y'all not playing that good without me. Do you think he was?
Yeah,
What it was?
I think that's what it was. I think all
like,
all
oh, y'all should have paid me.
Yep,
Yeah.
that's all it was.
Yeah, you
Retaliation.
think so?
But the thing is, where's he gonna go now? Who's
Yeah.
gonna pay him?
His value is at an all-time low.
Yeah, who's gonna pay him the money that he wants?
Yeah. Ugh.
Nobody.
Exactly. Nobody.
Yeah. But if he had this season, the way it went, and they didn't pay him, he would still be in a tough situation anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, because running back.
That's what I'm
market
saying.
is-
He was already
great.
kind of
Downhill
screwed
for
anyway.
some reason.
He was
Yeah.
gonna have to like light it up to be. Yeah,
He
so,
did the complete opposite.
yeah.
Trash.
So that's a tough situation. that's a tough situation for him.
And I feel bad for all fantasy owners that drafted him after last season because he had an incredible last, you know,
Yeah.
fantasy
season
performance
before,
last
yeah.
season and the season before, and then this season trash,
Yeah.
Doo-doo.
hot garbage.
Yeah. So him and Pollard are like in the same.
Yeah,
Same
same
boat.
boat. Same boat.
Yeah.
The thing, I think I'd take Pollard over Eckler.
Yeah, I would. I mean, just because I think Pollard will run a little tougher for you once he gets his legs underneath him. I think his injury still was kind of in the back of his head
Yeah.
up until later on in the season. Later on in the season, I think the light started coming on for him, but it was too late at that point. It was worthless. It was worthless effort at that point.
I think I would go with Eckler. Yeah, I think I would take Eckler.
Him coming out of the passing game like Christian McCaffrey. It's like it's him and McCaffrey out of the pass game for running backs. They're up there. You can't.
Yeah, I get that, but I think the difference is I think McCaffrey is a little bit better out the backfield than Eckler is.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
we get that.
Eckler
I get
needs
that,
too
yeah.
much open space for him to be a viable option throwing the ball out the backfield.
I agree.
I think that's the only problem.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all not having everybody out, all your wide receivers being hurt don't help Eckler at all.
Yeah.
Because now they're playing him even more shallow. So now you getting
Yeah.
one catch for 3 yards.
Because remember last year he led the league or led the team in catches
and receiving yards because
Yeah.
they
didn't have nobody.
Yeah.
You got Quentin Johnson out there.
Just getting that dude's out there getting cardio.
I'll get the next one.
Yeah.
That man didn't even break. He had 190 yards on the season.
That was
That's bad.
190.
Oh, God.
We could have had Zay
Yeah.
Flowers.
Could have had Zay, Addison.
Would you
Yeah.
have utilized him like that? Oh, well, I guess you probably could have.
We wouldn't have had a
He
choice.
did get-
Everyone was
he did
hurt.
get quite a few targets. So yeah.
He would have gotten a lot of targets.
I think he'll be fine if he can fix the drops. I think Quentin Johnson actually is nice. He just has too many drops, and drops really hurt him.
Yeah.
Maybe he was
I mean, a lot of
nervous.
rookie receivers are like that. I mean, Jamar Chase was
Jamar
like that.
Chase is
too,
like
but-
that, yeah.
But
Yeah.
we're not going to put. Quentin
No,
Johnson
don't
on
do that.
No.
Two
Yeah.
two different
I'll give you a little
levels.
excuse, but I'm not going to let you just,
Yeah.
The,
I'll
no.
give you a
the
little
football
bit,
too
but
big.
Yeah,
My
yeah,
hand
yeah,
can't
yeah.
fit around.
Yeah.
Nah. It's like kind of the same issue, but nowhere near the same
Yeah.
level. Nowhere.
Yeah.
No.
Like his upside obviously is not on the level of Jamar Chase.
No.
Yeah.
Different
No.
spectrums. Different
Yeah.
spectrums.
Yeah.
So that was the NFC, right?
Yeah.
Or the,
Yeah.
the conference championships.
Our tangent of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay. Well, I guess we know what the Super Bowl is. So
Yeah.
who you guys got and why?
49ers.
You want okay? We're gonna start off with you. Let's.
Like I said, my loyalty to my team will not let me root for the Chiefs. So I'll be going 49ers.
Keep it in the state.
And I'm probably the 5% of America that's rooting for the 49ers.
Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of.
Well, you got to think about
I think
it.
it might be a little bit more 50-50 in all
I
honesty.
think it's closer to 50-50.
Anybody, okay, Cowboys fans, no one in their right
Obviously.
man is mind.
Fuck the Niners.
Exactly.
Okay.
Any of the NFC teams really. So I mean, I think it could go both ways, but in my opinion, the 49ers are more hated because of all their Super Bowl wins. Because if they win this one,
Yeah.
they're
got
going to be
6.
tied with the Steelers at 6
Yep.
now.
Yeah. That
Fuck
is
them
true.
for that.
That
That's
is
the
true.
reason why I'm not picking them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, there's a lot of teams like even in the AFC, the Raiders, they damn sure don't want the 49ers to win
Yeah.
because and those are
Yeah.
some of the biggest fan bases in the NFL.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cowboys, Raiders, the Patriots. I mean, the Patriots they don't want
I mean,
Kansas City to win because then they're going to be a dynasty.
yeah, they don't
According
want to be.
Edelman.
Yeah.
Hey, they I think they'd be considered a dynasty.
They would be.
This is all I think they needed. If Patrick Mahomes gets this win, dynasty for sure. Dynasty.
Yeah.
You have to.
Dynasty.
Yeah.
It
That's
has to
would that
be.
be 3 in 5 years?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's a dynasty.
And that's how many AFC championships?
6 for
6.
6. He's 6 for 6. He hasn't missed one since he's been the starting quarterback.
No, but I mean, he's won. I think he's 3.
He's won 4.
No, 4 for 2. 4.
Yeah, he lost to
yeah.
Brady and then he lost to Burrow.
Yeah.
That was the 2 that he lost.
But he's made it there every time.
Yeah.
That's why I can't stand his ass.
See? That's that Brady effect. I said people are gonna start hating like him, like
Yeah,
Brady.
Yeah.
They're gonna start doing that.
And I think that's the reason why Kansas City's going to win it because I just think they have to build the brand of quarterback. And that's
Yeah,
the best one they can build.
yeah.
them
I think it's gonna be a really good game,
I think so,
unless
too.
Purdy turns that ball over. If Purdy starts turning that ball over and gets in his head a little bit, I think the Chiefs are gonna run away with it.
Yeah.
Because
see that.
Purdy's already shown that he could be suspect
Yeah.
at times. You
Yeah.
put a lot of pressure on
Yeah,
him.
you put pressure on him.
Yeah.
He's shown
He can crumble a bit. I
Yeah.
mean, he won't crumble completely away.
Yeah.
No.
But he'll start to crumble a little bit. You'll see a couple cracks.
that's all you need.
Yeah.
And then the Super Bowl with Kansas City,
Yeah.
you give them any opportunity,
Yeah.
they're gonna capitalize on it.
Look at what happened with Jalen Hurts. That one fumble. That
Yeah.
fumble.
And they were
yeah,
up by
that-
10
Yep.
at one point. And
Ruined everything.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, it's gonna be good, pending how Brock Purdy plays.
Yeah.
Unless they
I can
just
see that.
unless they're going all out run with CMC.
And I mean, you
Yeah.
can until it no
Yeah.
longer works. You
Yeah.
can.
you could.
Yeah.
I mean, you literally have every opportunity to do that. You can run the damn ball with Debo Samuels. You got what's the
Yeah.
backup's name?
Elijah Mitchell.
You got Elijah Mitchell
Yeah.
sitting off in back
Yeah.
behind too. So I mean,
Yeah.
in all honesty, you could run the ball every down in this game if you want to.
Yeah.
And then just Purdy will throw when he needs to.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Wait till you have to.
Yep. I think it's gonna be a good game.
That's what Detroit should have did.
Yeah.
Did y'all,
Ravens as well.
There you
Ravens
go.
as
You want to
well.
be Kansas City, you got to run the ball.
Did you see the crazy coincidences between Shanahan and McCaffrey and their dads?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So Mike Shanahan, is it Mike?
Yeah, Mike Shanahan.
Kyle Shanahan
Kyle-
is the one that's the coach now. Mike Shanahan was
yeah.
his dad.
Dad, yeah.
Coached Christian McCaffrey's dad
Ed
and won a
McCaffrey.
Super Bowl. Ed McCaffrey, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's when he was at the John Elway. when they
Okay,
went-
okay,
yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So
Yeah.
now,
Wow.
now their sons are in the same exact situation for a different team. I thought that was crazy.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they could, they would be the second duo.
So
Or,
that's what you're.
second,
That's what you're. That's what you're banking
Yeah,
on.
that's the story I'm
Yeah.
selling.
Yeah,
I'm,
okay,
going, I'm
okay.
going with that one.
You're going with that
Family,
one.
That's
family
why.
ties.
That's
Yeah,
why.
we'll go with
That's
that.
why you're going with the win.
And I can't
Okay.
stand.
Okay.
I can't stand the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I can't stand them.
I just think the Chiefs. I'm picking the Chiefs. Just so y'all know, I'm
Yeah.
picking the Chiefs.
I'm going,
Who you got?
I got Chiefs. I mean the Dallas Texans. The Dallas Texans. The Dallas Texans are a dynasty. Y'all didn't know the Kansas City Chiefs used to be the Dallas Texans
Yeah.
before they relocated to Kansas City.
That's
So.
funny.
And people still use that to this day as why they live in Dallas and they're Chiefs fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
I'm like, no, because the Chiefs weren't winning nothing after they
Yeah.
relocated.
Exactly.
So all of a sudden now you're
Now
no.
you a Chiefs
well,
fan.
they used to be the Dallas.
Yeah.
No.
I don't see no Dallas Chiefs shit in your house.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't see
No
that.
Dallas Texans anywhere.
Yeah.
You jumped right on that bandwagon
yeah.
So rode that Kermit dick all the way.
for
Yeah.
real. Oh, Kenny Power sending.
Bro, that shit was so funny when they put them videos side by side.
Sound like he got something stuck in his throat every
Yes.
time he tries to talk.
Every
man, I can't
time.
stand that dude. Oh, hey, you do know that they renamed the fade now to the Kelsey cut.
You're fucking lying. You're fucking lying. You're
Hey.
fucking lying.
Hey, Sports Clip's about to pick that up.
Hell yeah.
They about to
You want
sponsor
the- you want the Kelsey cut?
They about to sponsor
You
him.
want the Kelsey cut?
Hey,
Get
man.
the fuck out of here.
I heard it on the radio one morning to work. I don't know who
the
listens to the
fuck
radio
outta
anymore, but I
here. Yeah.
did this morning, and people were pissed because motherfuckers are gentrifying the damn fade. That's exact. They're like,
Yeah.
they are literally saying in Kansas City right now, barbers are saying the most requested cut is the Kelsey cut. I'm like, motherfucker, that's just the fucking fade.
It's just a fade. I don't do that.
Like what? Well, ain't nothing special about it. People been getting the same haircut for years.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
That's funny.
That's crazy.
And that's a W for the Kansas City Barbers, though.
Yeah.
That's a W.
You better watch out. He gonna start. He gonna start.
That's what I'm
tra-
saying.
he gonna
Sports- that's what
trademark
I'm
that
saying. He gonna
shit.
try to trademark that.
Yep.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
another reason why I can't.
Yeah.
Can't stand him.
It's not even something that he.
can't even
It's not
get
even
fades
something that
no
he
more.
came
Yeah.
up with.
I can't even get the same haircut no more, man.
Yeah.
Got to
That's
shave it
right.
all off.
He's like, you got it because of another man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hell no. I was like, I couldn't believe it though when I heard that. I was like,
is weird.
you're gentrifying
Yeah.
a haircut now.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah, that is crazy. I didn't even think about
No,
that.
I don't like that. Yeah, I think I'm picking Kansas City just because they shouldn't be here. It's the only reason why. They shouldn't.
Yeah.
There is no
Nobody thought
reason
that they were
Kansas
gonna-
City should
yeah.
be in this Super Bowl.
Yeah.
True.
So that's the only reason why I'm going with them. Because I think what the numbers were telling me that it has to be Kansas City winning it.
Hey, the narrative was they were dropping everything. That was the narrative.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just a bait.
Yeah,
baited
they had
us
to-
into
they-
They
thinking
were
were
baited. They-
Because
I could
how
do
the
that.
hell
Oh,
is
look, we're not that good anymore.
Yeah,
Look.
MVS. I'm gonna drop this wide open
Yeah.
pass and
Yeah.
then make this amazing catch
Dang
in the
it.
playoffs.
That was
Come
literally
on now.
like going back to the Steph Curry. That's like Golden State.
Yeah.
After they lost KD, they're like,
Everybody
dang,
thought, nah, they
not
fell
good.
off. They're not
about
any
to-
good.
They thought dynasty was over.
There went
Then
Tyreek
they
Hill.
won another championship.
Yep.
So here we go again, doing the same thing for football. That's what I'm thinking.
Insane. Insanity.
So who
don't
you
even
got?
Yeah.
have a great wide receiver to even throw to. It's a damn rookie that is literally taking them from the wide receiver position to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because
But
you're
they-
not
yeah.
going to claim any other wide receiver. You're not going to. Kadarius Toney fucked him lining up off
Yeah.
sides.
Yeah.
He can't catch nothing. Had at least 4 drops every game.
Yeah.
You can add 2 more to any other wide receiver you could think of. You could add Kelsey to that list too.
Yeah. Because he was dropping a
Only
Butterfinger.
real constant they had was Isaiah Pacheco's tough running ass,
God,
Yeah,
dang.
that dude
running
right
like
there.
he mad at the
Jesus,
ground. Isn't that what
man.
you said?
Hell yeah,
Yeah. That dude right
so
there.
yeah,
bro. He be, he be running like
he's
the-
stomping, nigga.
Hell yeah. Them heavy ass feet.
Make
Probably
sure
wear a
his-
size 15.
Yeah.
He ain't nothing but 5'6" with a size 15 the way he running.
Yeah. That dude right there. He run hard.
So yeah, I just think just the simple fact that Kansas City, despite all odds, has somehow willed themselves to
Yeah.
the Super Bowl and have an opportunity to win this.
Yes. They were supposed to lose every playoff game other than the Miami game.
Yeah,
Nobody expected them to win the 2 that they
the
won.
Buffalo game
The last 2 that they won.
or the
Yeah.
Baltimore game.
Nobody
No,
expected
no way.
Yeah, I'll agree. The Bills game for me, I thought the Bills had it. But
Yeah.
The Bills game for me is
Yeah.
where I stuck my feet in the ground with them. I'm like, fuck it. I was like, they're going to end up beating Buffalo. They end up beating Buffalo, they're going.
Yeah, I had
and, I,
Kansas
and I
City. I
picked
was
them
like-
all the way from there. I
Yeah.
was like, bro, I can't not.
Yeah.
Because I was rooting for Baltimore. I even went with my Super Bowl prediction picks just to make myself like, hey man, I picked this, I'm gonna rock with it.
Yeah.
Baltimore Niners. But I
Yeah.
tell you, I was rooting for Baltimore and Detroit because I did not want Niners in there, and I did not
Yeah.
think Kansas City was good enough to make it there. I thought Baltimore was the better team.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I did say that one of the 1 seeds weren't going to make it. I mean, obviously, I thought it would be
Niners?
Niners. For 1 half, we thought that would have came true.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So both 1 seeds didn't make it.
So who's your
So-
pick? Who's your pick, Drew?
Or I forgot San Francisco made it, but yeah, Baltimore didn't make it. I got Kansas City.
KC,
I
baby.
got KC. I think they want them to be a dynasty. I think they're ready for the next dynasty.
Yeah.
I
This
think
be
it's-
the best
I
opportunity.
think it's the
for
perfect
it.
time in Mahomes' career too, because you know
Yeah.
the goat talks about definitely is gonna be out of control if
Yes.
they win this one.
Yep.
If they do, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't agree with it, but they're gonna.
yeah,
I think it's still too early in his career.
I think this gives him the best argument for it now. That's
But-
the only thing.
yeah,
I get it, but it's like the whole thing. Like if you look at the basketball side,
LeBron.
debate. The
Yeah.
moment he came into the league, they were saying, like his first couple seasons, oh, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. He's the
yeah.
GOAT.
Or he's gonna be
He's gonna be the GOAT, and he performed very, very well. Outperformed all expectations, but
Yeah.
I don't think you can give him GOAT status.
yeah. If you're still saying like or debating why he's the goat in year 21, he's probably not the goat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
he would have already
Yeah.
did it.
Yeah.
Yeah, to the point where you were saying it. It shouldn't be a debate no more.
I mean, I think Brady has distanced himself from all other quarterbacks in the GOAT debate.
Yeah. I don't think Mahomes touches Brady because I think Brady was very lucky at times. He had some lot of stuff
Yes,
that with his
yes,
way.
he did.
You
But
gotta have luck.
Luck is a factor.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Luck
saying. You gotta
is a
have some luck
factor.
to be definitely to be the GOAT.
Yeah.
How the hell did they find all them cold ass white receivers?
Yeah.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Bill Belichick.
Yeah, where
Yeah.
was Bill
Bill
Belichick
Belichick.
pulling these dudes out of?
These dudes are coming from nowhere.
You had Edelman, you had Wes
Wes
Welker.
Welker.
Yeah, you got all these dudes, man.
Yeah, you had people debating if they were Hall of Famers.
Hogan.
Yeah.
At one point.
Yeah.
Julian Edelman, a
Yeah,
Hall of
I was
Famer?
like, yo,
Fuck.
take it easy now. But
I can see your argument, but
Yeah.
damn.
yeah, Gronk was another one. But
Yeah.
he wasn't even a highly touted.
No, he wasn't.
No.
Aaron Hernandez was supposed to be better than Gronk was.
Yeah.
He was a good shooter, though.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was, but he was
Yeah.
every shot he shot and didn't miss.
Yeah. yeah. But yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You got any predictions on the scores? Think it's gonna be high, low,
What am I thinking?
close, 1 score, 2 score?
I think it'll be.
I think it'll be
Good.
within 10. 10, I think is gonna be the biggest
Said 10.
point differential. Yeah, by 10.
Ooh, that's a lot to me. I would say within. Well, because if I got Kansas City winning, I would say within.
27-34, Kansas City.
I would say within 4 points.
4? Yeah.
Maybe like a 28-24.
Yeah, I'm going.
Something like
I'm
that.
going 27-34, Kansas City.
20
7
you said
7-point
27,
game.
24.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think somehow, some way, Kansas City's gonna score a touchdown at the end of the game, and that's how
Or
that's how
have
it's gonna.
have that defining
Yeah,
moment with
yeah,
the last
yeah.
drive.
Yeah, they're gonna end up getting the ball back with the last minute, 15 seconds left. March it down the
Yeah.
field.
So pretty much what happened last year.
Yeah, Kelsey's gonna somehow get open somehow miraculously, or they're gonna do some weird play to.
If I see Taylor Swift more than 5 times during the Super Bowl,
Buddy, Taylor Swift gonna walk out and take the mic from Usher and
Yeah.
start singing.
Yeah. and she gonna do the Kanye thing.
Yeah,
And she gonna do the Kanye thing.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Yeah.
but
But I should have been the Super Bowl
Yeah.
That would be so funny.
hey man, where we need Kanye. Where's Kanye?
Where's
Kanye?
Come through and protect Usher during his performance.
Yeah.
we need Ye.
Yeah.
God, I can't stand that woman.
Yeah.
Bro.
And I think after this year, we won't even be hearing about it no more in the NFL. Like,
I
as
bet
NFL
you
fans-
after the
Yeah.
Super Bowl they're gonna break up.
Now,
Yeah,
Watch.
now.
I think so.
She gonna write a mean ass song about his ass.
Really? I'll
Mean
be
ass
break
song.
records.
But yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's wild. Yeah,
I am excited for the SpongeBob performance though.
Yeah, I did hear that. I did hear about that. Yeah, on the
Yeah.
Nickelodeon, first time
Yeah.
broadcasting it.
Yep.
It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna bring back some old memories
Hell
with that
yeah.
performance.
Yep.
Squidward gonna be out there.
Hey, we might as well
Mr.
get might
Krabs.
as well get into some prop bets then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
there you
Talking
go.
about
There
stuff
you
that has
go.
nothing to do with the game.
Let's jump
Let's
into
see
it.
it.
Let's
Let's
jump
see it.
into it because hey, I know there's a couple of prop bets that are
Yeah.
out there because I know they always do the Gatorade one.
Yeah.
Always the
We'll
length
get
of the
into that
national
one.
anthem.
Yeah.
The halftime performance songs, and that's one of the ones why I like doing the Fox Bet
Six? Yeah,
Super
yeah.
Six. It gives like prop bets. It gives like 3 different prop bets for all things for like the performance, for the game, and at the end of the game.
At the end of the game.
Who wins the MVP? Who's the first
okay,
person
yeah.
they announce God first, their
Yeah.
team, or
Yeah.
like things like
Yeah.
that. Like, bro, I like that.
Does the winner, the MVP, say they're going to Disneyland?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is
Yeah.
the first
Yeah.
thing they're gonna say,
Yeah.
or who they're gonna give their thanks to, or something like
Yeah.
that? All right, so
first. I want to give all
Before we get into that, I did see somebody trying to finesse the color of the Gatorade.
Really?
They were messaging someone part of was it the Chiefs organization or something like that.
Yeah.
Saying, I just we're doing a school project and we're just trying to see, the most, commonly used Gatorade, can you give us a little bit of insight into that and what's the favorite Gatorade of the players and
Yeah.
this and that. They're trying to break it down and get like
Yeah,
a spreadsheet
yeah.
to try and get the bet.
Oh,
done.
dang.
There's
Bet
some people
right.
that did break down the spreadsheet.
Yep.
Yeah.
They were saying that I know I heard one of them that blue was used in the last 3 times in the last 5 Super Bowls,
3 times a lot. Okay.
but the last one was green.
Green. That's such an odd.
It's
ass
yellow or
like
lemon
lemon
lime
lime,
or whatever
lemon
it is.
lime, yeah.
Come on,
They-
you know, you're not
they
one
put,
of them.
They put it together. They put it together.
Yeah, lemon lime.
They put it together. If me, I call it yellow.
Okay,
But
okay.
in the aspect of what they call it, they mix them together and say green, yellow,
Okay.
lemon lime.
I was about to
whatever.
say, you tell me they put some, they put the cucumber one in there. Is that what you dumped?
Yeah.
Like, I don't even know no one that drink that one.
I'd be bad if I was
Yeah.
cooking
Yeah.
that. That's what's so
What
gross.
you just pour me?
You gonna have the Mexicans run up with some tahini, dumping it on them too.
Ooh, let's make it good. Let's make it
Oh
good.
man.
But yeah. All right, so I got a few prop bets, and
Let's
y'all
hear
let
'em,
me
let's
know
hear
what
'em,
y'all
let's hear 'em.
think, and then we'll come back next week and see which ones we got right, which ones we got wrong. All right, so national anthem, over 2 minutes or under 2 minutes?
Who's singing it?
Reba McEntire. I'm Reba.
Over.
That's what I say. Over.
Is it over?
Over.
She gonna have to get her spotlight.
Yeah.
Wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah.
She
I think
old.
we're all in
Remember,
agreement.
man. She gonna have to
Yeah.
Yeah.
take
And
them
there was
breaths.
that was
Still
that
over.
was another prop bet that somebody that they were doing. I think it was Vegas. Is what color hat Reba McEntire was gonna wear,
Ooh.
and red was like the leader.
The leader. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there was a couple of prop bets I heard like that.
Okay.
Yeah, that was one of them. Was what is Reba gonna wear a hat? What color is it gonna be? And I think it was like red, silver, blue, or no hat at all.
Okay.
That'd be
All
a
right.
crazy one.
What do y'all think the coin toss is gonna be?
Tails
Tails
never
never
fails.
fails.
I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead.
You can't go against Tails.
Been
But
playing Madden too long.
But for the Super Bowl, do you know which one is heads, or do they just go off the logo?
They tell you which
Yeah.
one's
Okay,
heads and
okay.
which
I
one's
didn't-
tails.
I don't
So
know if they just went off the logo.
Yeah.
Like,
sometimes
if you get this logo.
Yeah,
Okay.
sometimes they do it weird like that.
Yeah.
Sometimes they'll make like so the helmet is heads and they'll
Okay.
flip it over. The shield is tails
Okay.
and it'll be the
Okay.
NFL logos. The shield.
But they'll specify
Yeah.
which
yeah,
one.
they'll
Okay.
tell
They'll let you
which
know.
one's heads
Okay.
or tails.
Obviously we did game winner.
I would like for them to just pull a fucking quarter out their damn pocket and flip that bitch.
Yeah.
Make that shit real.
Yeah. What y'all got for the game total of 47.5? Over or under?
So I said what 27-34. So I would have to be
Denver
over.
over.
I'd be over.
I would be slightly under because I said what did I say? I said 28-24. So that would be
No, you'd be over.
You'd be over.
yeah, I'll be right over.
Or just barely.
Just barely. So I got the over.
I'm gonna take the under.
you taking
Take the under. Take the under.
I think the defenses show up.
Yeah. Okay. First offensive play.
Run.
Pass. This is gonna be a pass.
I'm gonna say run. I'm gonna say run. I think it'll. If San Francisco gets, I damn
was about
sure
to
know
say,
they. I damn
yeah.
sure know they gonna run it.
Yeah.
I think Kansas City will actually run the ball, but I think it'll probably be like a pop, like a sweep to Rasheed Rice.
Or
Would
something
be,
like
would
that.
Be the first. Would be
Yeah.
the first.
Because I can
run
see
play.
I can see if San Francisco gets it, they do something with Debo.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
with Debo.
San Francisco. They
But I
get
think
it.
in Kansas City
They're
it's gonna
running
be a
it,
pass.
yeah.
But I'm going pass. I'll go pass on that
Okay.
one. First team to score.
Does it score a touchdown or score a field goal?
We'll just do
Score it all.
touchdown. We'll do touchdown.
Touchdown.
I got Kansas City scoring first.
I got Christian McCaffrey scoring first.
Yeah, I'm going 49ers.
49ers. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're going even deeper, saying that it would be CMC. So who do you think it would be there?
Shit.
First touchdown score.
Ayuk.
I'm gonna just go with the.
Ayuk?
I'm gonna just go with the safe.
Ayuk is
I'm
on fire.
gonna go a little. I'm gonna go Pacheco.
I'm
I
gonna
think
go,
Pacheco's gonna score first. Be the first touchdown score.
I'm gonna go Debo.
You can go Debo.
Okay.
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 Debo.
All right. What's another one? What's another crazy one? We can do this. Longest touchdown. Chiefs or Niners?
Chiefs.
I'm going Niners on that one.
I think I'm
I
going
think
Niners.
I think it'd be Ayuk. I think Ayuk would probably get like a 40
Yeah.
yard touchdown pass or something.
I think
Blown
Niners.
coverage.
I've watched the Chiefs a lot, them being in my division, and they are great at them big chunk plays.
That
and
is true.
touchdowns.
That's because Patrick Mahomes throws a fucking dot.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
can. He could throw.
Bro, it literally his team failed. He got the ball to them.
True.
They dropped it.
True.
Yeah.
True.
That is true.
There was a couple games they could have
sure.
won if they would have just caught the ball and
Yeah.
it hits them in the hand.
But yeah, I'm gonna go Niners because I know they're playmakers. I feel like they could
Yeah.
just break one.
That's,
like
that's the reason why
Debo
there's too
or
many
CMC
people. Yeah, there's
or
too
Kittle
many
could
people.
catch a deep.
You said
pass.
over 20 yards?
I just said
the
longest. I
Okay.
just said longest.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 40. I'm gonna go Chiefs. I mean,
Okay, I'll go with Niners on that one. Last touchdown. I would say Chiefs because I think Chiefs are gonna.
Travis Kelce.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the Chiefs, but I do still think the 49ers are gonna win it with a field goal. So
Okay.
I'll say the Chiefs win it. I mean, do score the last
Chiefs
touchdown.
score
Yeah.
a touchdown. Niners
Okay.
get the ball back, kick the
Kick
field goal to win
win
it.
the game.
Gotcha.
Okay. Gatorade bath color. I'm going purple. That was the logo thing.
I'm going red.
I'm going purple.
I'm going red because both teams are red.
I'm going orange.
Going orange.
Okay.
Ooh,
Orange.
Okay.
Okay.
So we all different on that one. Super Bowl MVP quarterback. We'll do this one to make it a little more interesting. Quarterback or any other player?
Quarterback.
Quarterback.
We'll go any other player. Because I think it might be Kelsey. I feel like it could be Kelsey.
It can't be Kelsey. If it's the Chiefs, it's got to go to Patrick Mahomes.
You think so?
I can't go to anybody else but Mahomes.
Unless Travis Kelce has every passing touchdown that is thrown to him by Patrick Mahomes. I think that'd be the only way. If so, say that 34, that would have to be 5 touchdowns, and you're gonna tell
What
me
do you mean? 34.
I'm saying they're
For
going to
his
win
score, for
34.
his prediction.
Oh, okay,
My
okay.
prediction. So out of the 5 touchdowns, Travis Kelce's going to have 3 of them
I can see that.
for him to win that.
I can see that. Because
Yeah,
I
but
can
see,
see him scoring 2 at least.
If they got 5 touchdowns, did Patrick Mahomes throw 5 touchdowns?
But
I think Pacheco's
I
gonna-
don't think
I think Pacheco's
Pacheco
gonna-
would at least run one of them.
At least
Yeah.
one.
Pacheco would at least run one of them.
Maybe
in. So that's
Rasheed.
and that's what I was kind of thinking is maybe
Yeah.
Rasheed would probably get him a sneaky one too
Yeah.
because the one he got in the game against the fucking Baltimore
Yeah.
literally was untouched for 10 yards and then
Yeah.
just walked that bitch into the end zone. So
Yeah.
I mean, he has the playmaker in him. So I
Yeah.
think he can do it. So
I'm just gonna go Kelsey because I think if they win this game and he wins MVP,
He's gonna retire.
He's gonna retire.
You think so?
yeah.
People are saying 2 or 3 years, but they weren't saying that until like last game.
Yeah.
A lot of people were thinking this was it.
Well,
I was thinking about that.
because even the Jason Kelsey thing has me a little worried because even Jason Kelsey still has not came back and said he's coming back to play.
Yeah.
He has yet to say that.
I think Kelsey's going to stay as long as Patrick Mahomes is still on the team.
Think so?
They have that chemistry together, like him and Gronk. I mean, like Brady and Gronk.
I think it would be the smartest thing for him to do is stay,
yeah.
but
Brady and Gronk. The only reason Gronk continued to play, he even said, was because of
Yeah.
Brady.
He
even
came back-
went-
he came back
He
because
came back
Brady.
and went to Tampa Bay and won the championship with Tampa Bay because of Brady.
Okay.
So I think they're trying to get that same type of connection
Okay.
between
As you
Kelsey
should.
and Patrick
Okay,
Mahomes.
so let me dive into this. If y'all think, so say for instance the 49ers win, who do you think wins MVP? I think it's CMC.
it's either CMC or Brock Purdy.
I'm gonna give it to Purdy.
You gonna go Purdy?
Yeah.
I think it would, I'm going. I would
If
think
they
it would be
win.
CMC.
I
I was
win.
just saying if they were to win.
Yeah, if they were to win,
it would be. I think it would be CMC.
Oh, man, that's fucking tough.
That is
Because in all honesty,
yeah.
CMC probably would be the workhorse and the reason why they would have even had a chance at winning the game.
Yeah.
But because they give quarterbacks so much, it's like
Yeah.
I got to pick a quarterback because that's just it's just what the NFL does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That makes it
MVP
tough.
is a quarterback award.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Last one we had was who's the last defensive player win MVP? Super Bowl
Defensive
MVP?
player?
Was it Vaughn?
Von
Yeah,
Miller.
Von Miller.
Von Miller.
Yeah.
And that was when Peyton Manning absolutely he didn't have.
Yeah,
to do
he was
anything.
terrible.
Oh,
it
he
was
was
literally
trash.
Von Miller did
And
everything.
obviously we're not those quarterback. We don't have that kind of quarterback in the
Yeah.
Super Bowl. So.
No, no.
So, this is another interesting one. This is the last one. This is interesting. First song Usher plays,
Ooh.
and he has a lot of hits. He's a lot.
I think he's gonna.
It's 7 o'clock on the
That would be crazy.
No,
No, I don't think he's gonna bust out with that. I think he's gonna come out with one of his newer ones.
One of his new songs.
Yeah, one of his new
What
songs.
was that new one that he just came out with?
It was actually not bad.
I know I heard it.
Hold
I
on,
know
let me
I
pull it
heard
up.
it, but I do not remember it. I don't know. I do know he's going to play Yeah, and I know Ludacris and Little John's going to come out and perform the song with them because they're going to do both the songs that they did, the Yeah and the what was the other one they did together? Because they did 2 songs together, all 3 of them.
He's got that new song with Summer Walker and 21 Savage. That good.
That is the song that I heard. I don't think they'll be the ones
You don't
coming
think
out
that-
though.
You don't think so?
I think he'll perform it, but he'll perform that solo. But he's going to perform Yeah, and Ludacris.
I think it might be
and Lil Jon are both gonna come out.
I'm thinking maybe OMG.
I'm
going
actually.
OMG.
That's a
you
good
know
one.
what?
And I think that's
a
the one
good
that sets it up, yeah. Because then will be it, but I don't think will start because they don't usually. The people that come out with them don't come out right away.
Yeah.
so
No,
wouldn't
no.
be.
It wouldn't be
it
until like
wouldn't be
halfway
smart.
through.
I
It.
think it'd be. I think it might be OMG.
And
Look up the other song they did together. I know they did
Okay.
2 songs together.
Who?
You think what? Usher, Lil Jon, and Ludacris.
It was
They did 2 songs together. I know there was another one, and it is memorable, but I cannot remember the name. I have a block right now.
All I see is
I could have sworn there were 2 songs that they did.
I'm not sure on that one.
All I know is Little John and that's Lovers and Friends. I don't see another one.
Lovers and Friends.
I only see
Usher got hits. He
Let
got
It Burn?
He not coming
No,
out. No.
no.
It's gonna be more of like an up tempo song. I think is
Yeah,
gonna start it off.
Type of song.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna agree with you. Oh my,
I'm gonna go
God.
OMG.
OMG, yeah.
Yeah, because it's gonna be something that's by himself
Yeah.
to start out with.
Yeah.
Because if he did, then they came out right away. It'd be like, well, that's kind of
Yeah.
weird. Now they're
They
going.
Yeah.
hit the climax.
Yeah,
too early.
they're gonna end it with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
If Lil Jon come out, bro, I'm gonna go crazy. He
gonna
have us hyped.
I think he's gonna come out.
Yeah.
Just because I think what the crazy thing is, I think this is gonna be a star-studded Super Bowl with all the
Yeah.
people that will be coming there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, just the simple fact you are getting Taylor Swift coming because they already
That's gonna
said
bring out a lot of other
Taylor
people.
Swift has a concert in Japan and she's flying back immediately straight to
the game.
Las Vegas for the game because her concert's on Saturday, game's not till Sunday, so she'll be coming back and she'll be back by then.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, like I said, with the Super Bowl being Usher's gonna have fucking
Yeah.
fans coming out there. So you're gonna get so many
you're in Las
celebrities
Vegas, too.
coming
So
out. And
you're in,
that's
like,
the
a
other
big
thing
city,
is the
too.
first time ever a Super Bowl being laid out in Vegas.
Yeah.
People are gonna be betting out the ass going up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did y'all hear the little tidbit about CMC's family not being able to purchase a suite?
Because it was $1.5 million for the suite.
That's-
Bro, crazy.
That is crazy.
That's stupid. Like real fans of the NFL can't even enjoy the Super Bowl. That's what's crazy about that. Like you don't
Yeah.
like if you're a normal fan of football, you're a diehard fan of the Niners or Kansas City Chiefs.
Yeah.
More than likely, you are not ever getting into a Super Bowl if they ever go to one.
If
Yeah.
anybody, if your team is in the
Yeah.
Super Bowl,
Yeah.
Yeah.
90%, 95% chance you will never
Yeah.
be able to attend it live in person.
Yeah. Hey, I never even thought about that.
I mean, even nosebleed seats are as expensive. You
1,000.
sitting down on the first row looking at the players.
Ridiculous.
I mean, you get a regular season ticket, you get a regular season suite ticket, and that's more expensive that's cheaper than you sitting in nosebleeds in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy.
So I get it. It's a cash cow, but geez, don't do that to your fans, especially the ones that be showing out for you. I mean, think about the draft. Think about the draft. I mean, all the people that come out and watch those draftings, bro. That's not even. It's not even real football, and you still get thousands of fans going out there and doing that. Like you would think you would want those fans going into your games, but yet you get these people that just like, oh, it's a big event. Let's just go to it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because it don't give you no fan interaction whenever things like that happen.
Yeah.
Everything's a cash grab.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
It is.
I hate the NFL for that, but I get it.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
Do you want to dive into a couple of coach things? I mean,
Yeah.
Coaching,
Before
or do you
we,
want to touch?
end it
on-
up-
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We
You
can.
want to touch the Pro Bowl for 2 seconds?
I guess so.
I mean,
Yes, we can talk about the Pro Bowl. Well,
Okay.
let's go ahead and
Yeah.
bust this out real quick. My first question is, when was the last time y'all even watched the Super Bowl? Do you even
the
what was
Pro Bowl.
the Pro Bowl. When was the last time you watched the Pro Bowl?
I mean, I watched it last year because they did the flag football thing, but I wasn't
Yeah.
like invested in it.
I-
I mean,
yeah,
there was
me
nothing
too.
else on.
I did that
There was
as
literally
well.
nothing else
Yeah.
on. So, I mean, I watched it, but then I wasn't really like, oh, like let's go. For,
Yeah, I watched it last year too, but that was only to see what they were changing it
Yeah.
into, and it did not.
It just didn't
catch
spark
me
my
out.
interest
Yeah,
like
not-
to the
not
point
at
where I
all.
want to watch it this year. Yeah.
The last time I watched it was the last time they actually played a football game. and I think Herbert was one of the quarterbacks. So I think it was what 20.
It was the year before. It was the year before last.
2019?
They just started the flag thing last year, didn't they?
I think so. So
Did
what?
the year before last? They
So 2020 was it the
So
COVID
2020
year?
or 2021?
It might have been
I think was the
2021.
last-
I think it was
was the last
2021
year
was
they
the last year.
played an
That was the
actual
last time I
game.
watched it. The last time I was actually invested
Yeah.
was back when like Peyton Manning was the
Yeah.
quarterback.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I
Yeah.
think that was about the last time I think I
I
remember.
mean,
Like I was
yeah.
actually excited to see it back when they
Yeah.
used to do it in Hawaii.
Yeah,
every
I'd rather just
year.
watch the and they used to do it after the Super Bowl, so all the Super Bowl participants would be
Yeah,
in
they
the
used to
Pro Bowl
do it,
game.
Yeah, back then. Yeah.
So they will wait until after, which was
I
better.
Think I think that's what they should do.
Yeah, I think they
Then
should just keep it
then
like
they
that.
switched it up and did
You
Coach
could get real
Dion,
games.
Yeah,
Coach Dion, and was it Coach Dion or was it no? It was Coach. Who were the two
Oh,
coaches?
Rice. It was
Rice,
Jerry
and
Rice and it was Dion.
Dion.
I think it was
Yeah.
Dion and Jerry Rice.
And didn't they allow like same conference to different conferences?
No,
to
they
be on
yeah
the-
they allowed you
Yeah.
to pick anybody.
Yeah,
You-
yeah,
you-
yeah.
I didn't- I
You
didn't
got to
like that.
build
I
your
didn't-
team.
I didn't like that format.
You didn't
You
like
didn't like
that?
No, I didn't.
you didn't. You like just strictly NFC, AFC.
Yeah, because I mean that's how it
I think
always
it was
it's always been.
I think that's
Yeah.
right. I think you should do
You
that.
can
Yeah.
see the differences in the divisions.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
who's got the tougher division?
We do.
Go back and look at the record, buddy.
Go back and look at the games.
I
that we
don't
did.
even talk about the games. Don't talk about the games. Don't talk about the games.
Go look at the games.
Hell
It
no.
shows you. It shows you.
Don't look at the games.
what do y'all think about like the competitions? I don't mind watching that
So
because it's something real. It's like his own thing.
So like with that, like with the skills competitions and
Yeah.
things like that, I don't mind
I don't
those
mind
things.
that.
Those
Those
things
are
are
okay.
pretty
yeah,
cool.
those
Yeah.
okay.
I do like the target thing that the quarterbacks do. That is
That
pretty
one.
cool. I
Yeah.
do think they need to bring back the long ball as well.
Yep.
for
That's
these
what I was gonna
quarterbacks.
say. I was saying
think
I
they
like
need-
that. Yeah.
I think they need to do more things for specific players and keep doing them rather than just doing one thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
and
Don't
then
they do it
that's
all in one day too?
2 days.
For 2 days?
Okay,
yeah,
it is
2
2
days.
days. It is 2 days.
They got dodgeball, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Which I mean, it's okay, but it's like I don't want to see that every
Yeah.
year.
And
Like,
then-
don't do it every
And
year.
you got them running through plaster
Styrofoam
walls. Like, come
walls.
on now.
Like, no,
Jumping
no.
over walls.
Yeah.
This ain't
Yeah.
the military.
Yeah, they over
I
here
know.
making them do
Like, come on now.
what is it? American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, man.
now. That makes it a little
Did
too
you
cheesy.
see? Did you see that they did golfing in this last one too?
I heard about that. I didn't watch it, but I heard about it.
It was I can't remember how many players they got, but we'll say they got like 8 players, 4 from the AFC, 4 from the NFC,
And they competed.
and they competed
Yeah.
on a par 3 course, and it was closest to the pin. Brian Anger was the best one, the punter
the
for
punter.
the fucking Dallas Cowboys.
Of
was the
course-
closest
it
one to
was
the
the
pin.
punter
Yeah,
that won it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's like I guess.
Everybody else wasn't even close. You had some
Yeah.
DBs that either hit the water or they were in somebody's backyard.
Yeah.
I think I agree though. The quarterback heavy skill test, whatever skill competitions, those ones to me were always my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watching the quarterbacks go
Yeah.
out there and try and slang that
Yeah.
thing as
Yeah.
far as they
Yeah.
can.
And I don't mind the
Me.
other skill positions doing it too.
Yeah.
Because that's interesting too. But
Yeah.
But I do like the target one. 'Cause
the target one is
the
interesting.
target
yeah.
one is
that's
cool to
probably the
see
best
how
one.
accurate everyone
Yeah,
is.
that one's interesting.
Because Jalen Hurts didn't do it too good.
Yeah.
He was throwing out there. He was just missing targets. Big old like 3, 4.5 round targets, diameter targets
He
missing.
didn't see a 6 or an 11, so he didn't know where to throw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
He didn't see an opposing team's color.
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah,
was.
Yeah, he wanted to take off and run.
He didn't have that person behind him.
Yeah,
pushing.
he
That's
said,
it
"What?
was.
You mean this
Yeah.
isn't a 1 yard?"
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I'd rather just watch the competition. You could just
Yeah,
don't
everything
really care
else
about-
is just a fucking non-factor. Even the
Yeah.
flag football game's a non-factor to me now
Yeah.
because it's fucking
I don't-
worthless.
I mean, the catching one was pretty cool, like where that
Yeah.
dude caught the 7 balls, but at the same
Oh yeah,
time,
yeah, that was interesting. I was
At the
It's
same
all-
time, it's like who I don't even know who that was.
no, I don't either.
yeah.
Who was
It was
it?
a
I
bunch
don't
of
either.
special team players. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was still it was interesting. Yeah, but obviously we don't know. We're not really
And-
into who's the special
And to
players
make it
team.
even more dumb, it was off a jugs machine. You have Pro Bowl punters there. Let them fucking
Yeah.
punt the ball.
Yeah.
Bro, I get so heated watching some things like that sometimes
Yeah.
because it makes no
Because it makes no
fucking
sense. Like you could make like we were sitting there watching it and we were like we could make this better by if we just did this one thing.
Yeah.
Like why can't y'all
Even-
catch on to that?
even then, even like the I don't remember last year when they did the passing one when it had like the little stand-ins that were right there. Why the fuck have the stand-ins right there? You have defensive players that you can utilize that can actually make attempts on the ball to make them not catch it, to make the catches more extravagant. Why not utilize these things?
They don't want to make their quarterbacks look bad.
Bro, exactly.
Yeah.
That's all it is. It's all image.
Yeah.
Bro, I was like, this is so dumb. I was like, it takes all the fun out of it.
Yeah.
I will say I'm probably not going to watch another Pro Bowl until they
Fix it.
bring the
I don't
game.
even know- I don't even
bring
know
a
what-
game back.
Yeah.
Just bring the game back.
Yeah.
Like not even touch. I mean, not even flag. Just bring the full contact game and make the prize pool for winning bigger.
Worth it. Yeah, make it worth
Yeah.
it.
Stop doing all these little.
Because I'd rather
games.
because I mean, like after a while, like when you're watching the Pro Bowl and they had the pads on,
Yeah.
after like the first quarter, it's like, okay, they're not
Bro.
actually hitting each other. But I'd rather have that than flag football.
I don't know why they don't give like $1 million bonus to everybody on the winning team.
or something like that.
500,000 to
hey.
the losing team. That's
Yeah.
you still get something out of it. You play a little harder, you get an extra $1 million. Why not? Make it an incentive. The incentive it used to be was, oh, you get to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nigga, I make enough money. I can go to Hawaii whenever the fuck
Anytime
I
I
want.
want.
What
Yeah.
the fuck you mean I get to go to Hawaii?
So yeah, that's true.
So yeah, I think they need to definitely get that figured out. If they can get the Pro Bowl figured out, I think it would make the NFL a lot better.
Yeah.
Because it just makes that game worthless. And I mean, it kind of is like the same way for like the MLB and the NBA. I think the MLB probably does the All-Star game a little bit better.
Yeah, because there's more stakes.
Yeah.
Because you get that stake at the end of the season of who gets the home field advantage of the playoffs. So I do get that. That's the one thing I love about it.
Plus, they have the home run derby along with the All-Star stuff. Like they have stuff that pertains to the game that people want to see.
Yeah.
Like I want to see people knocking balls
I
out
want
of
to
the park.
see who,
Even then, I put NHL hockey. NHL hockey is probably my number one. NHL.
Why is that?
Because the NHL hockey is, bro. The All-Star break for NHL is about to come up. Watch that bitch.
I think it just happened.
Bro, it's crazy, and you get to see some of the skills that some of these guys have.
Yeah,
bro. You talk about somebody that like when you can do something when nobody's on you. Think about how Mike Evans or AJ Brown was catching the ball with nobody in front of them. Watch these niggas with nobody in front of them go and shoot at a goal with a goalie in there.
Yeah,
it is insane.
Yeah,
it is
the trick
insane.
shots and
It's
stuff,
like how do you even come up with this stuff? It's like almost like the slam dunk contest, but better.
Yeah.
See, that's another thing. NBA got the slam dunk contest.
Yeah.
That's what everybody wants to see. The three-point contest, which this year, come on, bro. How you gonna have Sabrina Ionescu going up against Steph Curry?
Curry. Did Curry win?
No,
They haven't done yet.
They just
But-
agreed on it.
But how are you gonna do that? And then Sabrina talking about, oh, I'll shoot the NBA three. What? Man, watch. Whenever Curry destroys her. I mean, I like Sabrina. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
She's a good basketball player, but it's Steph Curry.
Shit, you can go get Karl Anthony Towns to beat her again. And that's who won it last year, wasn't it?
Was it
Karl
last year?
Anthony
No,
Towns
it
that won
was he was the year before.
Was it
Damon
the year
Lillard.
before? Okay,
Damon
okay.
Lillard was last year.
Okay, that's right.
So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, come on.
Wow.
But yeah,
And I think the NBA one is not as bad, but at least around like the last like 4 minutes of the game, they at least start playing a little tougher.
Yeah.
I will give them that, but it's still
the
pretty
last
terrible.
best one that they had was when Kobe was in it and he was defending
out there
LeBron.
locking niggas down.
He swatted. He did that. He brought that Mamba mentality. That game.
He did.
He didn't care if it was All Star. He was going to
that
win.
was the toughest
Yeah.
All-Star game any of them ever had to deal with.
They're like, damn, Kobe, what you doing, bro? Like, chill.
Yep.
Yes.
That was the best. That was the last one.
That was the last one that
was actually entertaining.
And I used to hate Kobe just because he was just that pest that never went away.
Yeah.
And once I got older, I was like, okay. I was like, I am definitely a Kobe fan. It's like in the beginning I didn't understand him. Now that I understand this man, I'm like, bro's cold. Bro's cold.
Goat. My goat.
R.I.P.
Yep.
He's my goat as well because he died on my birthday, so he's
Yeah, he did.
By
I
default.
realized that this last year.
by default.
Yeah.
By default, he's got to be my goat now.
So yeah, I mean, Pro Bowl sucks.
Yes, it does. Yes,
Way
it
to
does.
fix it. Bring back the damn game.
Might as well. I mean,
After the Super Bowl.
after the
Yeah.
Super Bowl too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, the reason they decided to get away from the game is because people were scared of getting injured, which
Yeah.
I get it. but you're a freaking football player.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get paid to go out there and be in
Yep.
pads.
It's the reason
And
why
hit
you're
each
in the
other.
All-Star.
Yeah.
Granted, you don't have to go out there and kill each other with every hit.
Yeah,
at
but
least
you
put
want
a
to
little
play
bit of effort
aggressive.
into the
Yeah.
game. You got pads on. You got the new pads and the new helmets that they design are
Mhm.
way better than what they had back in the day when they
Yeah.
were knocking the hell out of each other.
And you didn't have to worry about people like Sean Taylor like knocking the damn phone out.
or Ray Lewis going out there and killing people on the field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way you can fix it, though, bro. You got
Yeah.
you got to bring the game back and make
Yeah.
it
yeah.
worthwhile.
One of the little things I liked was how every team had or every player wore their team's helmet, but they would wear the jersey. I kind of like that
Yeah.
because it's not something.
Yes,
It's an anomaly.
yes,
It's not something
yes.
you see all the time.
Yeah, yeah.
I said that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get to see all these different players
Yeah,
on
and see
different
what
teams
helmets
making
yeah.
plays.
And you can count which
shit.
which teams have the most.
Yeah, yeah.
Pro Bowlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took it away.
Yeah. It's a good way.
Stupid. Stupid. Hate it.
Yep.
Well, we're gonna get into some coaching.
Yeah, we can go
Might as
ahead
well-
and
might as
finish
well
it up
knock
on the
some-
coaching.
I mean, since we already know some of them,
So
and there was a couple that were there
Were
so I guess
recent.
you
We
can
gotta
start
get
from
Yeah, we gotta
the.
get
You want to
that.
start from the recent ones, or you want to start from the ones we
we can go.
already
We can
knew?
go to the oldest. That way we can talk a little bit
Yeah.
more about the recent ones.
Yeah.
So there's 7 teams total with no coaches. The first coach that was hired was actually by the New England Patriots, hiring Jared Mayo.
Jared Mayo, Gerard Mayo, Gerard Mayo,
Gerard Mayo.
Gerard
that's how it's
Mayo.
spelled. Yeah, my
Gerard
bad,
Mayo.
man. Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Which good hiring, in my opinion. I thought that
Yeah.
it made the most sense.
Yeah, that makes. I mean, yeah,
Coaching-wise.
it makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
I think one of the top coaching picks. I think yeah for who he is and the team he is getting and the situations he's in.
Yeah.
I think is a little bit better than most teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I was a good hire in my opinion. It was
Yeah.
Yeah.
good. You-
And he gets to start with a fresh new quarterback too,
Yeah,
because
there-
they didn't pick up what's his name's option. Fifth year
Thank
option,
God.
which was obvious. But yeah.
Fucking Mac Jones, old terrible ass.
trash.
yeah.
Everyone, dude, I don't see how people were so high on him.
I don't
Because
know.
of the
It's 'cause
weapon,
of
because of
Alabama.
the weapons he had.
Alabama.
Same thing
that
with
made
freaking
him.
Kenny Pickett. Everyone's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, he gonna be good. He gonna be good. He gonna be
Yeah.
good."
That fake slide, man. You didn't see that? Who he hit him with
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Hit it hezzy, baby. Hezzy.
Garbage.
Because he was the one that did that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was,
he
it was
is.
him in
Yeah, it
Pittsburgh.
was.
He did that in the
Originator.
ACC championship
That's
game.
right,
I
that's
think.
right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Next was the Raiders. Las Vegas Raiders hired Antonio Pierce.
Smartest thing the
Yeah.
Raiders
Obviously
have
kept
ever
it in-house.
done.
It had to. Had
'Cause
to
Smartest thing.
If not, Max Crosby was gonna be gone.
Devontae Adams was
They were
going to
all
be
gonna
gone.
be
Yeah.
gone. They were gonna,
Yeah.
they were gonna riot.
They wasn't going to have no team
Yeah.
to play with.
And I
Cause
think,
yeah.
I think they were scared for a minute because they were interviewing like other candidates.
yeah.
I think that's a thing, though. That's a thing
Yeah,
now.
it
though.
makes
No,
sense.
You
it
have
is,
to,
but even
yeah.
like after they
It
had
still
interviewed or they
does,
had
yeah,
to, they were
yeah.
kind of like,
No,
"Ugh."
no, you gotta be the guy. You got to. Yeah.
But-
Sticking with that, what do you think about
Oh,
Kingsbury?
Kingsbury,
he
yeah.
not
pulled out
going there,
of the-
yeah.
So did you hear why he pulled out?
Now that, yeah, you gotta let me know about that because I don't
So,
know about that exactly.
It was there was an issue about the contract.
okay.
Raiders only wanted to give him 2 years. He wanted at least 3 years contract.
I mean,
Dude.
that seems
Yeah,
kind of
a
nitpicky
year.
from the Raiders.
But
I,
in,
don't,
in my opinion, I don't think he even really wanted to go there.
I think
Yeah, I think if
I
yeah.
think Cliff Kingsbury, from what he has done, I really don't think has much of a say for that. But I think that ask is a little bit reasonable. You literally have nothing else to lose. Why not
Yeah.
try him out?
him being a coordinator was fine. Like,
yeah,
why would
yeah,
you? Need
I would.
to
Yeah,
be,
as a head
yeah.
coach, not
Not a head
my
coach.
guy,
He isn't. Yeah,
but
I mean,
No,
not that.
no, but
coordinator, I could live with it.
You just hired, so AP is your new head coach. Why not give him an offensive coordinator for at least a couple years?
Yeah.
2 years is, in my opinion, that's enough time to get to know each other. And
Yeah.
You guys keep talking. I gotta pee.
That's enough
Yeah.
time to really get to know each other and understand your tendencies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So why not give Cliff Kingsbury the 3 years?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, maybe it was a money issue too, but the only thing that I saw was
And they didn't want to. I guess the way it ended with the Cardinals, I guess
Yeah.
they didn't want to be like long term. Like, hey, we got to do what this dude for 3 years.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I get both ways, but like you said,
Yeah.
Cliff Kingsbury as a coordinator, he was good.
he was fine. Yeah,
He was
He's
fine.
Obviously, yeah. So
It was.
yeah,
it was,
they're
it
they're
was
still
weird.
open. They're
Yeah,
coordinator-
there's quite a few offensive and
coordinator.
defensive coordinator positions open.
Okay.
The next coach to be hired was Brian Callahan for the Tennessee Titans.
Okay. What you think about that one?
It was all right. I mean,
Right.
the Bengals OC,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
Yeah.
without Joe Burrow and that offense, I mean, it's tough. But you've seen,
you seen what it was,
seen
and he
what
was
it
doing
was.
good once he was got healthy. They were doing fine.
Yeah, once they had a quarterback in there that could actually
Yeah.
play, because Burrow was out, right? He was out,
He played the first couple games, but
and then he was out for the season after that, right, with the
yeah.
ACL.
Well, I think he what are you talking about? Which year?
This
You
year.
talking about this year?
Yeah.
He broke his
His
he had
hand.
busted
His
his
hand is the reason
his
why.
finger or
Yeah.
his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. He played, but remember he was hurt with the
With the ankle.
calf. I
Calf.
think.
His calf
yeah.
before in the
yeah.
beginning of the
So
season.
he was trying to come back from that.
Yeah.
And once he started to get, once he
His
came in, it
legs
was
under
bad.
him,
But then
yeah.
he started to pick it up.
Yeah,
So
once he started to get healthy, he was playing actually
Yeah.
at a very good level, and then hurt his hand,
And then that was
it.
it just
That derailed
dipped
it,
off.
yeah.
So I mean, you can
You
see
can- you can see
you
the
see what he
blueprint.
can do with a quarterback.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
here's my question though. Him being over the Titans, we were just talking about Brian Callahan being
Okay.
hired for the Titans. Do you think they're gonna stick with Will Levis?
Have to.
You have to.
I mean,
yeah.
the only other thing you can do is hopefully pull somebody out of the free agency.
But
Like a veteran?
which
Yeah,
is
but-
and I don't see many
Exactly.
veterans. I don't see
exactly,
anybody. Really.
exactly. Not worth going to get for this team.
I think Will Levis. I think
I
they'll
think
go
you
ahead
have to
and stick
build with
him.
yeah. I think you have to build with Will Levis at least for these next couple years just to see
Yeah.
what he has. He has the frame to be decent.
Yeah.
He has the capability of playing the position. It's just you gotta give him some actual help. I mean, I think the best player he had was
Hawkins.
D Hop, yeah,
And he's like,
and he's
But he was
in
the
a sense
only
washed.
He was the only receiver that he had.
Yeah.
Who were the other receivers on that team?
Yeah.
Ozaba,
and he was a good athlete. He's actually
Bazooka,
really, he's
he is pretty good, but
Yeah.
he's real streaky though. That
Yeah.
was his
I mean,
biggest
yeah.
problem. He'd bust off for a 15, 20-point
Yeah.
game one day. The next game he go for 3 points and can't catch the fucking ball.
Yep.
Yeah, they even said right here one of the main reasons they hired him was to develop
An offense.
Will Levis.
Okay.
Will Levis.
That
And
makes
you bet-
sense.
and it's
They don't
perfect,
care about
yeah.
they don't
Yeah.
care about the offense. They're talking about Will Levis because
Yeah.
he's worked with Matthew Stafford, Derek Carr, and Joe Burrow.
Okay.
So they
Okay.
want him
And that
to
makes sense.
to develop a young quarterback and
Yeah.
try and get him
Yeah.
in line. So
Okay. Yeah. So
Like I said, and I think Will Levis has the body. I mean, he almost looks exactly like Trevor Lawrence. Has the body to
Yeah.
play the position.
if he just
It's putting everything together. That's
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
You just don't know what you get out
stop
of
drinking
that.
that mayonnaise and that coffee.
yeah.
And eat the bananas with the
Yeah,
pills on
dude,
them.
come on now.
He needs a neurological test.
Yeah.
Golly.
Be a little crazy.
Yeah.
Jesus. So the next after that was my boy Jim Harbaugh signing with the Chargers.
Did he come
Yeah.
out in his khakis?
No,
No?
he did
Did
not.
it?
No, he was in
Yeah.
a. I watched the whole press conference.
you?
Hell yeah, I watched it. And he had me hype. He had me ready to go.
Yep.
But I think for us, that in my opinion, that was the best hiring in all of the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fit wise
Yeah.
and just everything that you get
Yeah.
Yeah.
with Jim Harbaugh,
And yeah.
you can't go wrong with that pick.
No.
And there's no unknown about him not being an NFL coach because we already have past history.
Well,
Yeah.
we
history. Yeah, we have
we
history.
got a lot of history with hiring
Yeah.
or head coaches with no head coaching
history.
Yeah.
experience. Our last 3 or 4 had no head coaching experience.
Yeah. So we don't have
And
to worry
it
about
showed. It showed.
Yeah,
It
it was
showed.
bad, but yeah, no, it was. I love it. I don't think he.
Biggest steal.
Yeah,
biggest
100%, 100%.
He
Yeah.
went and interviewed at a couple of teams, so that was
that.
definitely
That
the
shows you
biggest
that a
steal.
lot of teams
yeah.
wanted him too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they made it a big. He made it a big point since he used to play for us. He used to coach in University of San Diego. He played for us when we were in San Diego, so it's all tied together at this
Coming
point.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Just
basically what it
hold
was.
on, we're going home.
Yeah, so I'm excited about this next upcoming season. So we'll see.
Yeah, you just got to get a team around him now.
Yeah.
Which goodbye.
So
a lot of-
everybody ain't
Yeah.
gonna be cutting contracts. You get cut. You get cut. You get cut.
Yeah, he's not the people. A lot of people ain't safe. The only people that are safe is Herbert, Keenan Allen, and Derwin James.
Derwin James. Yeah.
Everybody else
Yeah.
is
Khalil Mack,
expendable.
obviously, but
Khalil Mack
Chopping
too,
block.
but even Khalil Mack, they're open to trading him too.
I mean, yeah, you can get a first round out of Khalil Mack. I'd take it.
If we can get a first round out of Khalil Mack this year or even next year,
It'd be worth it. These next two drafts, I think, will be really big. This was the surge. This was the surge I was waiting on after the COVID, and this is what we are about to get this coming up draft. Yeah. This coming up draft is going to be wild. I think this is going to be the deepest draft in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna have to go back and look. Yeah.
Look, and that's only because.
In terms of what?
In terms of just the talent that's coming out, because, like I said, because of the COVID year, you got a lot of these super seniors.
Yep.
Well, these super senior years are starting to come up now.
Yeah.
So you're going to have a lot of players that have had. Look at the Longhorn offense. Every single one of those kids were seniors,
Yep.
and they're about to come out in the draft. So you can literally build your team with any one of those linemen. It doesn't matter which one you get. You'd get a decent one because they have that experience.
Yep. Plug and play.
Yeah. So I think this will be the biggest surge of players that, I mean, just a lot of people can start making a name for themselves very quick once they come into the draft.
Yeah.
And I like this hire as well because of the name. People are going to want to play for him. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Harbaugh, they're going to want to play for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah.
Like, they'll be willing to take a pay cut to come and play for one of his teams.
They've seen what he's done at Michigan. They've seen what he did with the Niners. They'll jump on.
So I think, in my opinion, I think we won. We won. And as he likes to say, who has it better than us?
Kansas City.
Fuck Kansas City.
What you got on the next one?
Next, the Carolina Panthers hired Dave Canales,
Who the fuck is
the
that guy?
Tampa Bay offensive coordinator.
Okay.
I don't know why I still thought that was Leftwich that was still the coordinator there.
Yeah.
Because that's who it was at one point, wasn't it? That's
when Brady was there.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's an iffy
obviously
one.
because
It's
of
an
the
iffy
team.
one. Yeah.
The team.
They needed something.
Yeah.
they didn't want to invest too much into it.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because of how it is right now, they want to see if someone can develop Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can, good. If you can't, then
He showed a little. I don't think he showed a lot of talent this year. I think he showed more heart than anything this year.
Yeah.
With taking the hits, with doing everything he could, and I mean, Carolina was not that great. I mean, I thought they were going to be a little bit better than what they showed.
The number one receiver was a 30-plus-year-old receiver.
Yeah.
Like, come on now. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think, like, come on.
And that's somebody that they all thought was not going to be
I mean, he
any
was good at the beginning, but
Yeah.
it's like, come on. He's not
Yeah.
going to be able to sustain that for the whole season.
Somehow he did. Top 10, right?
and then didn't
Only because of the beginning of the season.
Yeah.
Though.
and where didn't they trade away a lot of their draft picks?
Well, yeah, because they gave to Chicago.
Yeah,
So they don't have a draft
I
pick.
thought they got the picks from Chicago for giving them DJ Moore.
No, Chicago has
their number one
their
pick
number
this
one
year
pick. Or their number, Chicago has it. They had this
via
what do you mean?
Carolina. Yeah, Chicago has their number one pick
Yeah,
this
because
year.
Chicago
Why
has
would
their own pick, and then they have
It might maybe after this season, maybe next
So they
year.
don't have their first round pick.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
I was thinking completely differently.
No.
No.
The Bears
my
have the number one
God.
pick in the draft this year
Oh
Yeah.
my
through
God.
Carolina. Carolina traded them.
How do you give up your best wide receiver and give them a pick?
Yeah. So now they I mean,
You know what I
coulda-
mean?
Yeah.
How do you do that?
So if you think about it, they should have just kept DJ Moore.
yeah.
Even though if it's hindsight, but still.
Yeah, I'd have to look up the whole trade package,
That's
but
wild.
I don't know if it was that for this first round pick that got traded, but I do know that they traded one in the past away, and it was this one.
Yeah. It was
How many first
last
round
year, I
picks did
think.
they give away with Christian McCaffrey?
Oh, dude.
I know.
Oh my God. Did they give
Yeah.
some picks away to New England when Cam Newton went and played over there too?
I don't know, man.
No.
No,
I'm
he
just
didn't.
making a
He
joke.
didn't.
I'm just making a joke.
No, that would have been crazy.
I'm trying to think who they traded a first round pick for.
Yeah.
Unless it was a pick swap
You talking about
from last season.
Had to been a pick swap.
You talking about who did they trade the pick for?
Yeah,
It was
Carolina.
DJ Moore.
No. I'm talking
Oh.
about. So Carolina
their
traded
first-round pick,
DJ Moore to Chicago.
And
Yeah.
they swapped their pick.
So who was the pick swap? Was the pick swap for Was it just a pick swap last season so that Carolina could move up and get Bryce Young?
It was.
I think it was.
That's what it was, right?
I think
Because then whatever pick they got this year, Carolina was supposed to.
That is right. So
Carolina was supposed to be better than Chicago, so they could keep the.
So
pick.
they pick swapped and gave up the first round pick this season for Bryce Young.
Wow. Wow.
Carolina fans,
I'm sorry.
we're sorry.
We're
We're sorry.
I see why that fucking stadium was empty. Did y'all see that video?
Yeah.
They just doing y'all dirty left and right.
Down in the dumps.
Man.
Oh man.
Oh, golly.
It's bad up
That's
there.
a dumpster fire over there.
Yes, it is. What's the next one?
The Atlanta Falcons hiring Raheem Morris.
That one wasn't too bad. I thought they were gonna get somebody a little bit more stable, just because I think their team is on the verge of becoming something, but they have to have a foundation.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That's
that's
what they need.
And I was talking to somebody about that, and I was saying that if Belichick would have been that person, he would have been able to. That would have been a perfect team
personnel-wise.
for him
Yes, he could have
for him to
built
take
up.
over.
Yes,
That would have been the perfect team.
He could have
because they don't
instilled
really
his-
have an identity.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, he
And
could have
plus,
instilled it. That's right.
He was the interim coach the year that Dan Quinn got fired.
He was
Raheem
the what?
Morris. He was
Oh,
the
was
interim
he?
coach for
Oh.
Atlanta. So Dan Quinn went 0-5, got fired. He was the interim head coach and went 4-7 to finish out the season. And then he went to the Rams and was the Rams defensive coordinator this past season.
He won a Super Bowl with them.
Okay.
He was
No,
on the
that
Super
was
Bowl?
Staley, I think, who won the Super Bowl with him. No, was it? No, it wasn't Staley. Yeah, I think it was Staley that won the Super Bowl with them that
with
year. With the Rams.
was it?
As defensive coordinator, wasn't it?
I'm not sure.
When did the
I'd have to
Rams
look
win
it
it?
up. 2021.
I think Raheem might have been there.
No, 2022.
Would have been 2021, 2020.
Okay,
Yeah,
no, it wasn't
2022
Staley. It was Raheem then, because we've had Staley since I think, right? No, it might have been Staley.
So you didn't have Staley long then.
2 years,
So you got him right after the Super Bowl then,
I think so.
because this was his second year then, right? He didn't finish out his second year. He
I don't
didn't. He
think
didn't.
No,
he didn't-
Raheem
third
was on the
year.
team.
Oh, he was.
It was
Okay.
20
So
because he
then it
was there
the
from
year before.
2021 till this year.
So 2021, yeah, that was the year that we hired Staley.
Yeah. Okay.
But
so
look,
yeah.
they had the one of the best defenses in the
Yeah.
league before then.
So yeah.
Because
Man.
Aaron Donald was a dog.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I mean, it was a good hiring. He has familiarity with the team and the owners.
Yeah.
So I think
That
that
makes
was the
sense.
biggest thing.
Yeah, that'll be good for him.
They went defensive minded. I mean,
I think that's what they need to do because I think they have enough offensive weapons. If they could get a coordinator in there to do
And a
something,
quarterback.
And a quarterback.
I think to me a quarterback is you can more than likely find one eventually.
and there's talks about Russ and
Yeah.
maybe Kurt.
yeah,
So they could. I wouldn't. Yeah.
I'll go with Kirk Cousins.
I
over
wouldn't.
Russ.
I wouldn't. I don't think I would
Yeah.
draft a quarterback. I think I would just try to see.
and all honesty,
With
I
those-
don't think with them being as young as they are, I think they could draft a quarterback.
You think so?
Yeah,
I don't think.
just because I think you would be able to, but it would have to.
I think
be,
that would hold them back a little bit.
It would
though.
have to be a high pick. It would have to be a high
Yeah,
pick though.
super
That'd be
high
the
pick.
thing. If it was
Yeah.
top, if they could muscle their way in and get a top 10,
Yeah.
top 5 pick
Yeah.
for the draft and get a quarterback like that, I think it would be fine.
I think they might be a team where you can go through the free agency sweepstakes.
Hey man, I
Do
think
that.
if you,
Yeah.
I think if
so.
you're Atlanta and you can go and kind of move up and get Michael Penix or something like that, I think it would be worth it, man.
I think that's gonna. I think
Bring
I
back
think
the
it'd be worth
old
it.
Falcons like Michael Vick. With
I-
the
well,
running- the
no,
running-
not even
I
that.
think that's gonna hold them back a little
I
bit.
think
to me.
I think Michael Penix will be able to do it though, because he's a long tenured guy. It's not like this
Oh,
was
yeah?
his first time playing.
But you do have injury history.
You got to
Yeah.
take that risk with
Yeah.
injury history, man. You just
I don't.
You just
I don't.
got
I
to.
think you can find something. In my opinion, I think you can find something in free agency. I think they're a
That's
team.
true.
I think they're a team where they have like you were saying, the weapons.
Yeah,
They have the defense. Their defense was their calling
this
card
actually
last
was
year.
actually pretty solid.
And I think if they
Yeah.
just get the quarterback, I think they'll be fine. I think if they get the free agency quarterback.
yeah, because
the ones that
they're
Bijan
reporting
on.
and Algier were running the ball very
Yeah.
well for him.
And if you get a quarterback that can just not turn the ball over and is,
And
has
can put
enough
them- yeah.
experience to
Yeah.
just check down when he needs to,
Yeah.
I think that's what you need.
I
for
think
that
yeah,
offense.
because I think they could bypass a little. And this
Is it raining?
it is. But yeah.
It's 2:00.
Okay.
We got 2 more teams left.
2 more teams. Yeah. Yeah.
Two more teams.
Yeah.
Seattle Seahawks hiring Mike McDonald from the Baltimore Ravens.
Old MacDonald
On
had a farm.
6-year deal right off the bat, by the way.
Sheesh. Will
Oh,
he
man.
make it all 6 years?
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
He could. I could
Because
see
their
it.
defense, their defense was they have some pieces. They just needed.
Yeah.
They have some
I
pieces.
think Geno Smith's got to go though.
You think so? I don't.
I don't think Gino's got to go.
I don't think.
I think
don't think so.
not having what's his name, the running back, Walker, right? And his name Walker.
Yeah.
I think not having Walker and really hurt him because Charbonnet and
because their running
and
game is their calling card. Yeah.
And you have to run the ball for Gino. Gino's not that guy. He's a play action quarterback. He deals everything off of play action.
Yeah.
So
I think
you have to
I think
that.
Gino actually bailed him out a few times when the defense didn't really do anything.
Yes.
Yeah, if I
definitely
think
in the
about
Cowboys game.
Yeah, and they're not. I think he's on a pretty friendly contract. I don't think he's getting paid that much.
I think Gino can play out his contract. They can do whatever they want after the contract's over with.
But
I think you have a stable enough room.
But if
to
they're
be
going to
able
draft
do
a
it
quarterback, they probably need to do it this year.
this year and let him
You think they
sit.
do it in the second round? I don't think they're going to draft first round quarterback.
No,
I don't think so
they won't.
either.
They won't draft the first
I
round.
don't think so
quarterback.
either.
If they draft anything first round, it'll probably be somebody. It'll either be an offensive lineman or it'll be somebody defensively.
Yeah, their offensive line is what
Yeah.
I
hurt them
think
a lot.
offensive line will be
The
the
offensive
first
line
pick
was
that
not
they'll
that.
go.
Yeah, they had a lot of holes in the
So
offensive
6
line.
years.
Hey, Mike McDonald's that dude. He was that dude at the Ravens. So
He was.
And then the last coach to be hired was old boy Dan Quinn.
Ah, fuck you, Commanders, man. Fuck them.
I mean,
That is interesting, though.
that's like a stab though to the heart for Cowboys
McCarthy?
fans because he went to a freaking
In
division rival.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's
I
not
mean,
what you're
it's not
expecting.
like Washington's really that big of a threat. They don't.
Yeah, And
They
have a
really
lot of-
don't have much on defense. I'd say their offense is maybe a little bit better.
But
I
they're
think
gonna,
Bieniemy will be good for them,
yeah.
and I think that was the right move though for them was going and getting Dan Quinn so he can bolster that defense
Yeah.
and make them a little.
The
bit
thing
better.
is, though, in my opinion, I would want offensive coordinator because they're getting a brand new quarterback. You're gonna need.
you don't think Bieniemy's good enough to do that?
I do, but I think you want an
Right, isn't that the guy?
offensive-minded coach.
Yeah,
Bieniemy?
I think
Yeah,
I
he's
think you
still
want an
there.
offensive-minded head coach, though.
you say you think they needed one?
Yeah.
No.
I think
No, I think Bieniemy's
I think
enough.
Bieniemy actually like plugged up a lot of holes that they
He
had.
did
if you actually-
offensively because, like I said,
like, they had some glaring holes that he actually kind of plugged up a little
at
bit.
one point in time, Sam Howell was the best quarterback in the league because of
Yeah.
how many yards and completions
and they have
he
the
was
weapons,
having.
yeah.
So I think they'll be fine offensively, but it was their defense. They couldn't stop nobody.
Yeah, their defense.
They couldn't stop nobody.
They couldn't stop
And then
nobody.
they traded away their best defensive player.
Yes, exactly.
He was trash.
He
He's
was.
trash
He was.
now.
Chase Young was not doing very
he wasn't.
much.
Yeah, he wasn't obviously living up to the.
He played a little
yeah.
bit better, but
because you know
he
how
has
a
not
lot of
done
fans
much.
are saying like, oh, why did they get rid of Chase Young and stuff? It's like he's on a contender, so of course he's going to look a little better than
Yeah.
what he did with Washington.
But he still doesn't look
Yeah,
good.
I mean, yeah.
Now, and especially with Watt getting more, not Watt, Bosa getting more of the eyes, he still is not doing much on that opposite end.
No, they thought he was going to be like, it was
Yeah.
gonna be like another.
He should have been.
Yeah.
He should
He
be.
should have
Tandem,
been.
yeah.
I don't think it was the injury. The injuries hurt him, man.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't the talent.
No, it's not
No,
the
no,
talent.
It wasn't
he's
talent.
very talented, but
yeah.
yeah.
But obviously didn't live up to the hype. He's like a Jadavion Clowney.
Yeah, just like Clowney. I was about to say just like Clowney.
Just like that.
And Clowney had a resurgence this year.
Yeah.
He had a big
Yeah.
resurgence this year.
It's the last one.
I
Yeah,
think
that was it.
I think
That was the
Commanders
last one?
The last one.
What about
And I think the rest of them were
like
all
one more thing before we wrap up. What do y'all think about Ben Johnson going back? Because that is huge for Detroit.
I think they want to run it back. They want to try and
I-
retain
yeah, I think
everybody
he
and try
should.
and make
I
another
think
run.
he should.
Yeah.
And they have enough cap space to be able to have another opportunity to do this.
Yeah.
I mean, look at what they did with a team nobody thought would get them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now that they can kind of see what they need to plug up, they have, I think, like
Yeah.
60, $70 million in cap space.
I think that team right there is positioned to make the most improvements, and as far as offseason and drafting and all that,
Yeah.
And
they
they're-
can make themselves a contender. Really
and they're
quick.
not going to be hurting for any contracts anytime soon
Yeah.
either.
So Ben Johnson's like, hey, I might as well just run
Yeah.
it back.
Yeah.
So,
and
I
then
mean-
wait it out.
Yeah.
You get another two. I think you can get another 2-3 years out of Detroit with some good
Yeah.
opportunities to
Yeah.
actually win it.
until you got to pay Amon Ra.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you better do it.
Yeah,
now.
do it
like,
now.
Like what the Bengals, where they should have won before they had to pay Burrow. And,
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well,
That's what's going on in the NFL.
coaching and the
Interesting,
two odd men out.
Yeah.
Vrabel and Belichick.
That's the one I
Yeah.
predicted that would be the odd man out.
You did. Yeah,
Vrabel.
he even did say
Yeah.
Vrabel would be the odd man out.
Yeah. I didn't think Belichick was going to be not coaching anywhere, but now it makes more sense to me
I,
now.
I saw a crazy stat that if Belichick doesn't accept an offensive coordinator or some sort of position in the assistant
Defensive.
or whatever defensive assistant in the NFL, this will be the first time since high school for him that he has not been coaching in the NFL.
Wow.
Or no, college. College.
I got
Not
you,
high
I
school,
got you, I
college.
got you.
The first time since coming out of college that he
Yeah.
will not be
A head
coaching
coach.
in the NFL.
That's wild.
Mm.
I still think he might end up coming to the Cowboys now. Now that I
So
think
you said
about it.
the DC still open up
Because since that spot is still open, like I said, you promote within, and then you just demote within once it goes on, because you
Yeah.
don't even know what's going to happen. Because what's his name is supposed to be potentially going with Dan Quinn, his underling. I can't remember what his name is, but it's one of the guys.
Oh no, yeah, he's going. He already said he was going. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
like with that, because he would have been the one we would have promoted.
Yeah.
But since he's going, it's you got to do something else now.
Yeah.
They're actually. I heard a lot of y'all's fans calling for the cornerback coach to be promoted.
Harris?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, Al Harris,
Harris.
yeah. Which I mean, I wouldn't mind that for one season. I wouldn't mind it. That would be the best thing for us to help us go on to this next season to have a chance at doing anything. I think
Yeah.
would be the right move to do.
My thing is, do you think that's a good move? Like as far as like McCarthy wise, like hiring Belichick behind McCarthy. You know McCarthy's got to be feeling a shit ton of pressure if they do that.
Yeah, well, he already
Yeah.
knew that.
I think-
McCarthy, I think, already
You think
knew
he's
that.
feeling pressure because
Oh, he's feeling pressure right now. Yeah, 100%.
because he has 1 year on his deal, so it's
Left,
kind of
yeah.
like
This is it.
I mean he feels pressure, but it's like it's already kind of set in stone.
yeah.
It
This
is kind of
his-
set in stone.
But I get what you're saying.
this
Yeah, I
is
mean,
his last
you-
hoorah.
I understand. I feel like I would feel some type of way, like if they're hiring a seasoned head coach behind me, like who's that
Yeah.
caliber of a coach. Like, damn, like y'all are just waiting for me to get out of here. Like,
Yeah.
you know
Yeah,
what?
I get that.
don't even
I get
care
that.
no more. Like,
I
I'm
just think
trying-
I just think it was already set in stone. So it's
Yeah.
like I get the pressure, but it's like you're probably knew you were out after
Yeah,
the
I don't think they
after
gave
the
him the
playoff game.
benefit of the doubt, anyways.
Yeah.
Because my biggest thing with everything still is like, even for Cowboy fans that say they don't like McCarthy, my thing is like, how do you not like McCarthy? Does nobody remember what fucking Jason Garrett did to us? Like, come on, now.
terrorized y'all.
For 10 years,
yeah.
Yeah.
and McCarthy's done this in 4, and we're gonna be upset about him for this?
Yeah.
And the
Like,
thing is,
no, that makes no
A lot of
fucking
the
sense to
losses
me.
that y'all had weren't all McCarthy's fault.
No, not all of them. Not all of them.
Like this last one, even Micah Parsons even came out and said it. The defensive schemes that they were calling
Was stupid.
Were
Was
stupid.
nothing.
Yeah.
Was nothing compared to what we were calling during the season. It was completely different.
Yeah.
We outcoached ourselves against people we didn't need to outcoach ourselves to.
And
Yeah.
exactly like Micah said. Green Bay had an answer for everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So why wouldn't you switch it up?
Yeah.
Because Mike even said like, "Hey, I feel comfortable as a linebacker. You know, put me wherever. I'm good."
And
to
they
go."
need to move him around because they don't need to limit him
Yeah.
just being on the line.
It just
He needs to be on the field as
Yeah.
much as possible.
And be on different positions like
Yes.
linebacker and defensive end and stuff like that.
But
He
he-
does.
yeah,
it's the money aspect that makes it hard because you don't know where to classify him as.
yeah.
Because you classify him because that money difference as a D end and a linebacker is very different. That's like you being a wide receiver and a running back right now. Like it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, you might be a running back that catches the ball out the field, but I'm a wide receiver. I line up right here. I'm gonna get more money than you.
Yeah.
So it makes no
tough.
sense.
Yeah.
It's tough, but hey, y'all gonna be all in this season. Remember that.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
in.
All in.
yeah. Let's see how many people
All
we
in.
fucking sign. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, well, I guess that's it, guys.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys for rocking with us. Please like, subscribe, comment, share. Let us know who y'all's Super Bowl predictions are, and let us know what y'all's scores are going to be.
Yeah.
And let us know if y'all are going to do any of these prop bets and everything with us. And
Yep,
we'll
yep.
keep y'all updated on everything. We'll see you guys later.
See ya.